It's time. It's time to return to Golden Sun. And man, does it seem like the journey is just picking up at every step of the way. But really, we got way more in store. So, in the first game, it was Saturos and Minardi. In this game, well, and in the last game, and in the next game, it's Alex. But in this game as well, it's Karst and Agatio. Or Agatio, I don't know. I gave him such a terrible voice too last time. It was so bad. Karst and Agatio. This time Alex has manipulated them. And now they're after us. But that's not all. That's not all. That is not all. We also have encountered our allies before, throughout this journey, and witnessed stories of them, heard tales of other people encountering them. And it seems like Alex has summoned something he doesn't want for once. Usually he's the one pulling the strings, but I think he pulled on a couple too many strings here. And so it's our party's chance to fulfill our mission. Somehow it's Kraden's belief, but it's also in line with what Alex wants. We have to light the Jupiter Lighthouse. Why? To release Alchemy. Well, for whatever reason, Felix and co. don't like that, but they also support it. And for whatever reason, Isaac and co. just ultimately don't support it. So we've heard about our allies, and we've heard about our enemies too. I wonder where Isaac and co. are. Well, I think we might find out. In fact, probably in the Jupiter Lighthouse. I discovered this image and I'm just rolling at it, because like, are they playing a rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets? Okay, no, not this track. Are they playing rock, paper, scissors to decide who gets, like, the Jupiter star? I can't read Japanese, but clearly Karst is screaming at the top of her lungs. Agatio's like, I don't know about that one, man. Felix is saying something, but he's just like, that one? And Isaac is like, alright, friend, pick which hand I have the star in, and if you get it, then you get the star. Like, they just pretend they've never met each other or something. I love this idea because this whole time, conceivably, Isaac and Felix could have never met, right? So, I mean, in a parallel timeline, in another world, in a parallel timeline, they could have met, right? But they've never met before. They've never ever met before, these two gentlemen. And so they're going to gamble over who gets the Jupiter star. One of four, basically like, you know, Thanos, he gets all of the Infinity Stones in his gauntlet. Yeah, it's the same thing, actually. It's the same. There's just no gauntlet. There's no gauntlet. You throw it in the hole. You put it in the lighthouse and then it blows up, right? So let's get into it. Let us return to the Golden Sun experience. Let us go back in and enjoy it. Because it won't last much longer. JK pulls the rug out from underneath you again. It will last very, very long. That's the whole joke of this series. It takes infinite time to beat this. You can't actually beat this game whatsoever. Good luck. If you actually beat it, I think you're hacking reality, probably. You're probably hacking reality. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, Felix is standing slightly in a different location. That's because right whenever I started streaming the next game after this, last time I streamed this, I was like, did I even save? I did. I wanted to save again, I guess. So the theme of this dungeon is reunion. And that certainly is very fitting. Dare we just start grinding? I think so, because at this point we're gonna need the XP. I feel like it's my birthday kind of thing. Like, it's not literally my birthday. Unless you want to buy me gifts. Then yes, smile, it's my birthday. Buy me all these gifts that I've been accumulating on my, like, Steam wish list. No, this episode in particular, this stream part, this VOD, whatever you want to call it, I feel like this will carry some significance within Golden Sun. Because, well, it's just the playthrough, right? But it's the randomizer playthrough. It's the story run. And this area is extremely important. So it feels like it's my birthday. It feels like it's my birthday because I love this game and I'm getting to one of my favorite areas. Holy shit. Our sword release, weapon arts are so strong. So this, I don't believe we can utilize it yet, right? We actually need to connect the dots or something, or do I dare just move this right away? I think you can cast float somewhere with this, or hover, sorry, hover. I'm thinking in Boku no Hero Academia terms, macadamia terms. How do you pronounce the last word? Academia? Academia? Macadamia? Academia? It's academia, but I feel like the pronunciation is different. Why? It's academia or academia? Why am I getting into linguistic debate again? Look at him, dude! He's a cunning linguist! Okay, I said the joke. There you go, I said the joke. And we get the Araña's Tunic. Good thing I have a lot of free inventory space. Raises attack and evade. This could be quite good. Everybody nods in agreement. I did re-equip everything. But I think it was just, like, of circumstance. I don't know how the game accounts for, like, what you unequip and then re-equipping it back to you. That's just, like, some high-level math that I respect. Because programming is cool, but it's also hard as fuck. Looks like you get the most benefit out of it, Piers. Well, attack-wise. What do you have? You have some cool coat, like the Psy-Energy coat. And then both of you have sick mail. The Moony robe. Hold on, what is this? The magical cassock. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get rid of that. In fact, it seems the theme is getting rid of all of the males. Jenna nods. Jenna nods. Get rid of all of the males. Sheba looks over, should we? Jenna looks over at Felix. Who wants to get rid of their male first, then? They both nod. They both nod. Ixion. I mean, the nodding is just who can equip it, but I'm ascribing, like, silly lore, you know? That's HP armor, and this was wind and water resistance? Okay. You do get a lot of defense from this. I feel like I'm in an MMO. I'm, like, menuing incorrectly because I'm used to it opening differently or something. Like, new version. Give this over to this guy. You keep your armor on. We don't have anything to replace that yet, I'm sorry. But we don't. Wait, what was this? Is it HP, does it have anything else? Defense 43, okay. It's only plus 6 HP, so I will not be sad getting rid of that for something much better. Yeah, I can imagine Sheba is, like, very utilitarian, but probably would not be, like, scoffing at just free fashion, right? I feel like they both vibe, Jenna and Sheba both vibe on the same wavelength sometimes. Whereas Mia, I feel as though Mia probably had the party full of boys for a reason, right? I don't think she would have gotten along with the two girls here. Maybe. Maybe. Oh my god. This game's so fucking cool. This game's so fucking cool. I remember looking at this too, so I believe this is like a type of lightning rod. Or maybe even just like, hey, watch out, you might fall off kind of structure to help grab onto. I believe maybe if you have like an intense vertigo, but I doubt it because you would think they would just line the entire structure with it, even if that was their way of making a fence. Nice, cool attack. Nice, cool attack. Okay, the foul mummy and medieval are gone. I don't know why I pronounced it that way, it's just medieval. This game's so fucking cool. Anyway, I always see a sword with this, or like a lightning rod. Rod Stewart. Good old Rod Stewart. We can encounter blue dragons in this dungeon. It seems to be fairly straightforward. The blue dragons drop a rising mace. Hey, I was just talking about new equipment. We also have wyverns in this dungeon. They drop the Aeolian cassock. So I think whenever it comes to like full randomizer of this game, whenever I come back and play that, I think it'll be more of just like a silly thing where I will full randomize. Maybe even just like key items too, right? And see what I can do, but it has to be to a point where I can semi-do it brain dead, you know, so I don't know. Maybe I do full rando, but like I'd have to focus hard. I can't just like do it as a bullshit stream then, you know? Which it wouldn't be bullshit, but it's like, okay, I plan on doing this at some point. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, the original game, not DX, not for the 3DS, not for the Switch, whatever. And I'm going to just glitch speedrun the game, right? That's fine. But again, that requires just a simple amount of tech for what I know, what I plan on doing. If I wanted to just keep doing runs of that, then I would have to look up a lot of stuff. And that's what that idea feels like. I'm gonna have to look up a lot of stuff. So I might not randomize key items, we'll see. I don't know, I'm sure the randomizer, the website dumps a guide for you. And it's like, here, this is how to find this, whatever. I still don't really trust that fully because you always end up getting lost. Let me see, was it Symphony of the Night? Oh my god, all the hints were impossible. No, I'm thinking of Wind Waker. Wind Waker, the hints were impossible. So I don't know how I beat that. Somehow I beat that. So I guess we do jump and puzzle for a minute. And I can head on down here. Is there perhaps anything near this statue, though? Oh. Yeah, that's right. Go south, leave this room, and then this, if I remember correctly... This is what I'm trying to say. Is there anything over here? Because I just immediately turned around. This, if I remember correctly, will just drop me. This is just gonna fucking drop me. So I don't think I want to go this way, right? Okay, we're good. If I do move it, though, I think if you fall, it takes you somewhere, and I don't recall if I need to do that or not. This lighthouse is very confusing. What? No way, what? Okay. Yeah, just wait until we get to lighthouse number 4. We're at number 3. Wait until we get to lighthouse number 5. Okay, I could have swore this like pushes you all the way down to the bottom floor or something. I don't remember how or what you're even supposed to do with this. But okay. Like, I can't even get to the other side, which is cool. But I believe once I... Is it like that I need the lift synergy or something? Yeah, because it goes up, down. That's kind of silly. I guess I moved it. Don't worry, my precious viewer, my friend. It will happen. It will happen. In mere moments, in fact. All of this grinding that I intend on doing here will only last so long. Because, my god, I was spoiled to something in this game. I was actually spoiled to something in this game. Which is just unfathomable to me. But yes, it's true. And so, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. Maybe I just remembered this game incorrectly, but I'm fairly certain that I just did everything wrong, right? I think I did everything wrong in my first playthrough where I beat this. Alright, we get the meditation rod. That's a piece of loot from this dungeon. Unleashes Nirvana. Felix wants this. Attack 150. Who else wants it? I was gonna say nobody else can have it. Sheba, this would be a fitting weapon because she is the wielder of the shaman's rod, same as whatever his name is, Ivan. Piers. I have a pretty good weapon on Felix. The Hestia blade with crucible fire. He's also 336 attack. Goblin's rod with Sargasso. Have we even seen Sargasso released yet? I was like, the fucking clown. You know, we need the clown. The pirate saber, which is a scorpion fish. You have such a low attack. I will give this to you? Meditatio. What? How do you even say that? I don't know Latin. I had to clear my throat really quick, my bad. I mean, I guess. I just wanted to see Sargasso, but I think I did see it and it's just like a swirling mass. I expected, like, Clown Man. I expected the Clown Man, honestly. Like the haha silly Clown Man. I expect the haha silly Clown Man. I don't know if I can do anything here. There is a key. There is a key. So I believe this creates a jumping gap. I don't know, the hover synergy, or the... Yes, the hover synergy is very mysterious because it interacts with a few different things. Kind of like the Gale synergy, I guess. What the fuck? That's so ornate looking, I love it. We have like the alchemical ladder position there. And yes, the thing I wanted to talk about, the story of alchemy. We have to rise up. We have to rise up. Well, it might be time. I think it might be time. Aaron, yes, tunic. Power of animals. I think I'm in the wrong spot right now, actually. I am close to where the guide is talking, but I believe I'm getting ahead of myself, and I do not want to be here right now. Every time you come to the top of a lighthouse, you probably don't want to be there, ever, at all, unless you're about to take the lighthouse. It's almost like if we had a Golden Sun inspired like MOBA or Battle Royale. It would be perfect. It would be perfect. Cyclone. There, we got the meditation rod. Go outside, push the gray block 1 square to the right. I guess we make a shortcut? I don't know. Can I use this? Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, man. I guess I'm ahead of myself. Walk up to the center of the room and you should hear a voice. Really? I didn't hear a voice, man. I'm not hearing the voice. I am not hearing the voice. Maybe because it's randomized, we like skip this for whatever reason, because it's saying that we get a voice. Holy shit, the wyverns. This looks straight out of the DS game. That is some amazing, astonishing sprite work. That looks fantastic. Somebody was shitting on Toby Fox saying like indie devs don't know how to do shaders. And I think, isn't Frisk and like all of Undertale meant to be like stylistic? Isn't it meant to look kind of bad? Isn't it kind of meant to look bad? I don't know. And they post a picture of Frisk from Undertale with shaders. I'm like, yeah, they probably would look like a giant baby doll. Like, duh. The game's a gigantic meme. What are you talking about, dude? What the frick are you talking about, dude? I don't hear a voice. I don't hear a voice. I guess I could escape. Follow the... Okay, never mind. I'm getting confused. Follow the path until you get to the Lighthouse Erie, says the guide. And I'm like, I don't need to go to the Lighthouse Erie. It's gonna have a cutscene. It's gonna have a cutscene. I'm mistaken. I believe I'm mistaken. Hello, Pokemario's son. That's a cool name. Welcome. We're doing some Golden Sun Randomizer. Cutscenes have been removed. Some have. Some have. Like, in the first game's randomizer, we skipped all of the beginning sequence because it's so long. And I was like, we're not even gonna be able to show any content if I, like, watch all of this on stream. All boss-related cutscenes are? Are you sure? Because this might be a different randomizer from which randomizer you might be familiar with. So I have randomized all genie, classes, and Psynergy. Some items, I guess? But this is not the online randomizer. This is the executable. You stream the Lost Age randomizer rando regularly? Really? Oh, well, I'm glad to see like a integral community member then. I'm just a hardcore fan, and this is my first story playthrough of Rando, meaning like I've beaten the story, but you know, I want to stream the story in Rando. This is the old forum version. Yeah, like the Golden Sun forums executable, which I have mirrored on Mega in my Discord if you would like it. I'm sure it's still up on the website though. Did you not start with a boat? Nope. Nope, we did the whole story thus far. That's kind of cool. You start with a boat in Randomizer? That makes sense. Well, I can't traverse any of the elevators right now. I shake my head like I'm a Golden Sun character saying no. Smile. I have a smile above my head, indicating that I'm smiling. Yeah, this is the old Randomizer. At some point, I do plan on playing the updated online Randomizer. Oh, it's this one. You go into the center of this room, not like this. You remember using this one 2 years ago. What was your synopsis of this randomizer? Because I really enjoyed the first one. You can play all Garrett mode with the standalone executable rando. But it's not, the second one's not as good. I enjoy it, but it's like not as random. Holder of the Star, show the power of Animos. I will show the power of Animos. What Psynergy did you use? I can't conceive of which one, I don't know. Definitely better than the first game's randomizer. Really? Really? You're saying this one I'm playing feels less linear. Okay, we're powering up. I'm going golden sun mode. I love that it, like, the screen was exploding and I'm just casually talking. Definitely better than the first game's randomizer because it feels way less linear. That's like a really unexpected review. That's a really unexpected review. I think, so far, like, the randomness, maybe the class archetypes, and all of the genie definitely feels very random, and I like that. It says I'm gonna get a Venus genie. I just got a Mercury genie. Haha. But I guess, like, the summons, too. The classes are very nice, even though I have, for example, however you pronounce this, Tome Gather Icon, Tome Gathericon, Tome Gather Icon, Tome Gathericon. I can't even remember how I used to say this when I was a kid. Tome Gathericon. Yeah, that's how I said it. Tome Gather Icon. To me gather icon. To me gather icon. Tome Gath the Rickon. You played Golden Sun 1 rando twice. Played the Lost Age one at minimum 20 times. I thought for a second, I misread chat for a second, and I thought you said 20 million times. Like, my man, my guy, my dude, oh my god. Sorry, I don't mean the gender, it's just I say, like, man, dude, stuff, whatever. Yeah, I plan on replaying this once I've beaten the story version. I need to go back down here. I plan to replay... See, I was just talking about this, so I don't know if I want to randomize all key items, but randomize everything else would be cool, right? I'm just not sure about key items. Like, all dialogue would be funny, everything else, but... if it's all key items, I'm gonna be looking everywhere for everything at all times, right? Even though I've seen, like... The online randomizer for this does look like the Wind Waker randomizer that's online as well. So there's settings for, like, how hard you can make key sanity. But I'm still, like, I'm still worried. I'm still Bochi the Rock worried. Like, society's too scary. Like, I'm freaking out thinking about it. Oh, that's why you don't like it, because you didn't randomize the key items. No, I find it fun and fascinating to do that. But it wastes so much time. It wastes so much time. I'm sitting here just like... Which guide was the one with the answer to this one specific item that I was looking for? The one item that I needed for, like... I've spent 40 hours for the first 4 hours worth of progress. You hear me just spamming the keyboard? I think it's way more open with random items, random key items. See, I appreciate that aspect. Maybe this is the best route for me then, right now. I will literally mute this to complete my thought. Maybe this is the best route for me then. Kind of like how when I was a kid, I loved Wind Waker, I beat it. I played like full rando and I was like, wait, this is way too hard. I went back, I beat it like super easy rando. I was like, this is way too easy. And then I streamed. Then I streamed it. Then I streamed The Legend of Goku. I think Key Sanity could be good then. Because I'm remembering Wind Waker, and it actually wasn't that bad. It's kind of hard to find certain key items. You just have to make sure you're not like, hey, go like use the literal like fucking fishing in the ocean minigame to find every key item. That's also vanilla, but like 30 million times worse, right? It's 30 million times worse whenever you gotta go fishing all the time. Okay, we're meant to do that. Oh my god. Was someone down there? Is everybody okay? Somebody's dead. Is everybody alive down there? This is why you don't play with all items in this rando. Wait, what? Wait. You killed Garrett? And nobody was the wiser, and nothing was lost that day. And society was like, nothing was gained nor lost, and everything was gained in the society. Nothing was lost at the end of the day, losing Garrett. Okay, now that I made like the penultimate fucking Garrett joke. Holy shit, thank you. You fucking made me giggle so hard. Holy fuck. 3 major settings. Key items randomized, key and chest items, all items. So, you're telling me if I encounter the Mad Plant and he has a piece of the Trident, nay, he might even just have the Trident randomized into him, and I have a full inventory of items, Felix will go, Felix picked up the Trident and put it very far away without ever grabbing it ever again, where we could ever conceivably reach it ever again. Felix put it so far away that we could never reach it ever again. Monster drops cannot be randomized. Okay, that's good. I'm conceptualizing, like, how could we fuck this up? How could we make this so bad that the player hates this? Immediately. Why do we not randomize all items? Please tell me. Please illuminate within my mind. XD, 2 years of devs. I'm sure you've had a lot of developers talking to you. We just, Snow Brawler, who's not here right now, I guess he works on Containment Breach Ultimate Edition, and he was like utterly enraptured last night. He's like, I'm not turning the stream off. How dare you stream this game? I need to be here while you stream this. So of course he was there the whole stream last night. I think it's always interesting talking to developers, but I don't get the opportunity that often. Dungeons of Mysteria. That guy is super cool. I guess the game's finished now, so I'm going to have to go check it out. The door's locked. I don't have the key for this, do I? Or is it always the red key? Key to the red door in Jupiter Lighthouse. An important item. Okay, we're really using that sound effect? Like you killed a mid-boss sound effect. Okay. Yeah, the mid-boss got deleted in like the overworld map. All items include items hidden in pots. Oh no. Items in those fishing ponds, items hidden in scoop spots nobody knows about. Basically any item that is in no way visible until you have it. Oh no. Oh no, so all items, like Golden Sun 1 turtle boots. Like if you just don't know that exists, you're fucked. I guess the Venus star goes over there, where the turtle boots are. Yup. So, hey, as someone who's a big fan of this game, and knows exactly about, like, hidden items. For example, Wind Waker, you can just go searching for treasure for hours, and it'll keep spawning treasure out in the ocean, even if you've beaten the whole game. What the fuck is behind the Great Gabomba? Why does he have, like, 4 arrows pointing to one patch of rocks? I just look at it and I'm like, that's his poop spot. Like, that's where he takes his dump. So I don't know what's behind the Great Gabomba. I don't know what the Great Gabomba's got going on over there. I checked and like I got lost. Okay. And then I wanted to go back, but I was like, I'm no longer lost. I'm not looking at the Great Gabomba's poop. That is a cutscene designed to teach you that you can use scoop. Oh. I feel like I'm a newbie to RuneScape, and I'm talking to somebody who's played both RuneScape 2 and 3. I like your answer way better. I mean, we're trying to feed the man food all the time. He's got like a great passage underneath him, which we could say is the real digestive tract. The Great Kabomba is eating food, man. I mean, did you see his neurologic circuitry, my guy? I love that, like, this community is so insular, but in, like, the best way. It's the cult classic community fandom type effect. So we're all just like, alright, I'm taking the fax machine printer out back and I'm beating it with the baseball bat. Like we're going into Office Space. Oh my god. The Great Kabomba's due, man. He left all of his due in the great pile the Great Kabomba did. Great Kabomba's due pile, man. we gotta go into the Great Kabomba, Kyle. Golden Sun speedrun community has on multiple occasions called itself a retirement home. That's literally a knee slapper. I love looking at all of the old memes that the ancient community has made, because you'll see just like a Crayola crayon image talking about the most cursed shit with these characters that look like they're just OC, but it's the real character representations, and it's just like Felix and Jenna, and they're like, hey, I know Garrett's really stupid, and Felix is like, yeah, he is. Like, we just have like the most serious divisive commentary from back in the year like 2004. Like the community was insane. And now I think, you know how like my generation, of course, but like Zoomers too, I think they take it to another level. Yeah, there's Sargasso. They take it to another level. One day Zoomer brain technology will return upon this, especially Dark Dawn, because it's just, you know, the meme potential. Hopefully somebody makes a randomizer for it. You know Zoomers are gonna come back to this, see all of the ancient memes that we've established throughout the years in our, like, fucking grave site of this community. And then, they are going to make insanity memes that are 300,000 times crazier about the same games. And they will make probably 10,000 more of them, too. We only have a couple. I think Zoomers are gonna blow this game up one day. Fun fact, Devil Scorpions, if you have more than one, their levels get divided by how many there are. Their devils get divided. I'm the devil, kid. The world's revolving. You should play Golden Sun. All Golden Sun fans are clinically insane. I love that. I read that and just start cackling maniacally. It's true what they say. It's true what they say about the Golden Sun fans. They're fucking crazy. So, we had a chat member ask, I believe it actually was Snowbrawler, because he likes Golden Sun. I don't know, maybe he has played some of the, rando. He was telling me, or maybe somebody else was saying, like, whose characters are your favorite? I'm pronouncing everything weird. Whose characters are your favorite? What? Who are your favorite characters? Like, what personality would you ascribe to these characters? Yada yada. We had like Joner coming in the chat and he was like, man, Alex seems evil. He seems like a bad guy. And I'm like, let's give it up for the guy always predicting things in the chat. Hey, Alex seems evil. I wonder what Alex is up to right now. My profile pic is Alex? Really? Really? Oh, yeah, we got the OG Alex. It's always hard to bring back his voice until I see him on screen, but I just do this in games in general. I've given him a voice. And Alex, his voice is very befitting of him. He's like a cursed royalty that everybody hates. Everybody fucking hates him. Even his allies hate the shit out of him. I'm evil? I'm not saying you're evil. I love Alex as a character. So we were talking about my favorites. He's very high up there. Alex, Felix, Jenna, Isaac. I mean, we could give Garrett like the blue ribbon medal, but he's not really getting anywhere, right? We could give Garrett like the runner-up prize, but it's literally because of how stupid he is. Literally. So this series, not even my series, just this series of games. The characters I feel like are so transparent and yet three-dimensional at the same time. And yet people love to take a dump on these games. How do you even get that, man? I'm not even gonna worry about that. Hard agree. That's right, we get the hard agree in the chat. I don't know, people love to just like say the dialogue's bad, and sure, in the first game, certainly, it's nowhere near as good as this game's. But also, the second game does have some cringe dialogue, and the first game does have some really good dialogue. I think people get a little wrapped up too in saying that the story's bad. And that's my part where I say hard disagree. That's where I say hard disagree. I forgot all about this meme. It's is it Ludwig? Is it Ludwig that props this one up all the time? I know it's a couple others. But my mogul moves man is always reppin'. Like the hard agree, you know. A town full of ellipses is hard to enjoy, to be fair. Yeah, that's true. That was kind of silly. I had forgotten all about that, but to be fair, I had forgotten all about the crazy hilarity that happens when you go to get the trident forged. And that's like a million times better than what happens in silly Shaman Town. Hey, Shaman Town? We have Shaman King. We don't need Shaman Town. That's not even a real joke. I don't even know what I'm talking about by saying that. We have Shaman Town. We have Shaman King. We don't need Shaman King. We have Shaman Town. Okay, I've screwed myself by trying to come over here because you have to hit that. I'm a fool. I'm an utter fool of a took. Fool of a took. A town with no name. My name's not changed, kid. So, I don't know. Ivan, I feel like, is the hardest character to get a bead on their personality. And I'm talking about other characters, but hey, new viewer that's never seen Golden Sun and is actually here for the story randomizer playthrough. Like, if you're out there, no spoilers, my guy, no spoilers. And also, like, LOL, it's been 20 years. I feel like Ivan's the hardest to pinpoint because just like Sheba, I mean, they're brother and sister. We've confirmed this at this point. Very, like, mischievous in a way, but I feel like Ivan is just, again, equally like Sheba, very smart in a savant way. But Ivan, I don't know. I don't know what word to choose. He's like, he's a hall monitor. Ivan's the hall monitor. He's a very cool, but he's also just a straight up hall monitor. Solution to that puzzle earlier was to leave from the south gate, then you move the thing from below and all the things are uncracked. You talking about the one I just completed? Wait, Ivan and Master Purple Hair Girl are siblings, not Sheba though? Really? But they're blonde and they look similar. So do I even want to mess with this? I don't remember this at all. I think I'll just leave that alone, because that's probably like a quick shortcut. Oh yeah, we want this first. I remember coming up here when I was younger, and I was like, well, I can't do anything. So I turned around, Literally, all I had to do was do this. And I was like, I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there, I can't go there. The one in the room with the blue key. Wait, did I do the puzzle incorrectly? Well, it's time to complete the psi energy circuit. Look at me, I'm always doing that too. I'm either glitching, either on purpose or accident, in either a game I know or do not know. And I'm also, hey Sagittarius, I know you're powering up Gemini over there or whatever. That's pretty cool, but I'm on a rant. No, the real thing I was gonna talk about was so Fatesy? Master Purple Hair Girl? We talking about like Fatesy's dad, mom, whoever? How rude, Sagittarius! How dare you shoot her in the back? I know we got some symbology in this game too. We have like I don't want to say the tarot. I don't think that's referenced, but we do have like some cards. We definitely have some astrological references somewhere. And then of course we have you know, all of the planets. Whatever planets we could use, and of course the mystical energies associated with the 4 elements. Fatesy's mom, okay. I didn't know, what? Ivan and Fatesy's mom are siblings. Huh? That's so confusing. That's so confusing. So, why? Why? That's so sad. See? Again, people... I'm so mad. People love to take a dump on this game. People love to take a dump on this game's story. But then again, there you go. Just like Phantasy Star Online, you get like untold story. You get story within the story if you just pay attention. So the prophecy, and then Fatesy's mom's power, and then like, so wait, what? Why didn't you say anything? Why didn't you say anything to your son? You utter fool. Okay, that's just a mist potion. Great. Well, I don't have any clue whatsoever on where to go from here. Because I've gotten the blue key, and now I did all of that over there. Ah, okay. So, again, it's only one spoiler, but I know it. I'm not gonna say it yet. I've already said it before. But for the one viewer out there somewhere, probably on YouTube, probably not live on Twitch right now. If you're watching right now and you haven't ever beaten this or seen spoilers, wow. Wow. I mean, we sort of know about the dynamic that's about to happen. But I was surprised. I actually said earlier that I got spoiled to what you just said. I did not know that it happened so soon. I didn't know it happened so soon. Because, hey, you're a new chat member to this stream at least? So in my childhood, it took me like probably a year or something, I don't know how long, to find all of the Trident pieces. Because I'm an idiot. So, the like time threshold, plus, I think I just did everything wrong. Why do I keep doing that? 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 I also had a really hard time inputting the gold code. We did that on stream. We did that on stream. Okay. It's hard paying attention to looking at all of the pieces on the floor. Gold codes are torture. Literally 9 pages of information. Kraden is a very roundabout and confusing quest, so I'm not the only one that had a similar experience then. Where do I go from here? I hit the statue. Do I dare just, I guess I do just fall back, right? Everyone knows it. Hey, to be fair, it is kind of cool. Blue dragon. Nice reference. Nice reference, devs. To be fair, it is, for its time, kind of an advanced method. Just input this extremely complex key, and you will get all of your items and genie. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, go ahead and equip this. We've seen enough Sargasso. You now are Nirvana Meditatio. Done with left side, you could use retreat. Okay, thank you. I feel bad when people backseat game because I feel like I'm making you do a job, but in reality it's like, my streamer is fucking stupid. I want to help him out. So I really appreciate it. I can just go in the front door now, yeah? Yeah, because I unlocked that, but is this where the block fell down and utterly crushed Garrett to pieces? Hey Garrett, man, you dead? Hey Garrett? Yeah, it was novel for its time. I mean, we've had save data codes before, but almost full 9 pages? I went to the library and printed off a document to enter it all in before we went to our trip to Florida or whatever, and I still had errors putting it in. Code not recognized, code not recognized. Yeah, no shit. No shit. You just made me input, like, actually, probably like 250 lines of straight up just like obfuscated program code. You made me put in assembly that we converted to hex or whatever. It's not even hex, it's like full character sheet. I mean, as awful as it is, it's cool that it still works with emulation, yes. And complex like save data like that is actually very good, because it allows you to sort of manipulate the engine in ways that developers never intended as well, which is awesome. Which is awesome. It also allows for some games to just straight up perform SRM. You can just like fucking put in your own code, because it allows you to do that. And hey, you've now just broken the game and you're at the end cutscene. I'm curious if that's possible with this engine. I wouldn't be surprised. With how hardy the text input is, it's kind of a toss-up. Maybe they accounted for it, and maybe you could just straight up break it. I'm neutral attacking because I am expecting a very bad encounter soon, and it also keeps me engaged in the combat. I'm just gonna want to run away constantly if I'm spamming Psi Energy all the time. What? Okay, you could start with 10 Soul Blades, that's hilarious. But you can start with that character with 0 genie? Wait, hold on. That's even more confusing. Okay. You're basically telling me I can play as, like, just all Piers and Garrett. I'm just Piers and Garrett. Which, we prove this. Piers is incredibly smart. Not nearly as smart as Sheba or Jenna, for example. Nay, Ivan, or... I would say Sheba is probably the smartest. I think Sheba's the smartest. Ivan is probably like one of those guys that locks himself into something mentally. I think Sheba is probably the smartest, but Jenna has proven herself to also be the quick thinker, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But Piers has proven himself to also kind of be like a somewhat dumbass. In the best possible way. Whereas Garrett is just an actual literal dumbass. Garrett's literally just a dumbass, right? Kraden just goes forgotten. Where's my party of 8 Kradens? Where's my party of 8 Kradens, developer? I need 32 Kradens, developer. Okay, I step into the beam of light and stand on top of the lighthouse's source. It would be cool if that restored all of my psi energy, but the developers never pay attention to themselves. Start with 10 soul blades. Might as well, you know, we have a couple extra just for the hell of it. In case I need some extra money. It's like, we're talking about Overlord, the isekai anime. We're starting Overlord with just like 500,000 gacha weapons. Like, Ainzel Gon already has probably like 20 hidden gacha weapons that are super overpowered, but let's just start with like 100 million of them. Kraden knows all the secrets of alchemy. He should be stronger than anyone. That's true. That's true. Was it Snowbrawler that showed me this? The wheat sword? Felix, use the power of alchemy! Felix, unleash the power of alchemy! It does 999,000 damage! Felix, you never understood. You see, alchemy and philosophy interconnect. And you see, my philosophy attack is 700,000 times stronger than alchemy. Cold philosophy attack! The fandom is so good because not only is the story kind of like allegorical, like not only is alchemy used as like, you know, the haha magic in this game, but it's also like we're talking about psychological alchemy, we're talking about philosophical alchemy, like the philosopher's stone, etc. So the fact that you can look at a fake meme wiki page that the community has made about a fake weapon that interconnects all of the lore. And not only that, but the community has comprehended that like the subtext of the story. They even get the subtext of the story and they elucidate, like illustrate upon that. Like, yeah, Kraden's magical attack is that he summons like philosophy. Go, Felix, use your alchemy philosophy attack. Die, monster. You do not belong in this world any longer. It was not by my hand that I was given flesh by mere humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I just like did a complete inversion on the meme. So I was talking about like how the community of this game, well, these games, like explode the memes. Holy fuck, I just went back into Symphony of the Night. But enough talk, have at you! Kraden killed the dinosaurs because he had philosophy they simply lack. If you crash a meteor of ice into the world, will not the dinosaurs no longer require water? Will they not search for it? For the meteor, the comet of ice will melt at one point, and therefore they will not need the water. The dinosaurs just die of boredom? They just die of literal boredom? See, I fucking loved philosophy class, so... that's just the type of person I am. I think about bullshit to the highest degree. But... maybe the community will be normal, Copium. And we just have like a sword of grain. A bread sword, like a fucking baguette. That you have to traverse all of the continents and like glitch your flying ship over the world. Copium. You have to take your flying ship and fucking talk to Bobby. You know, Bobby doesn't even want to bother with us anymore at this point. You gotta, like, find out the secret thing to revive Poseidon. And he didn't want to talk to you earlier because he was angry. You have to, like, give him the Trident 2.0 so you can keep your original Trident. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. I need to look this up again. How do I get the wheat sword? Legend of Zelda. Wait, what? How do I get the wheat sword? The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Topic. 15 years ago. This PAR code, 70F35905. Pfft, that's no wheat sword. I want the real wheat sword. You must be a noob. There's no other wheat sword besides that one. It's a video game. You can use cheat codes. You know what those are, right? Yes, I do, but clearly you did not grasp the true power of the wheat sword. It's beyond that of a video game, far above that of a simple cheat code. It can be only acquired by the most persistent, the most heroic of heroes. Only Link, the hero of time, can wield its might, and the path to remove it from its precious slumber is the most perilous indeed. My question is this: how does Link set foot down this path of glory? But I fear the answer has been lost to the depths of time. And then we just have a post about somebody like, I smell a joke, topic, whatever, I'm staying out of it. But here's my solution. I did try to search for the wheat sword in the game's code, and I discovered all of these like weird engine mechanics. You get like 2 extra heart containers here, and there is like a weird like bread thing you get from a chest that you can equip so that This isn't even the one I was looking for. This is a Legend of Zelda wheat sword. This is the Legend of Zelda wheat sword. What? I mean, the quest for every Djinn and getting the secret final dungeon is about as complicated. Come on, man. You're telling me you don't know about the wheat sword? Love you, okay. How do I get the wheat sword? How do I get the wheat sword? Where is this page? Insane. My streamer goes insane on purpose. What image is this? What character is this? Who is this? Unidentified. Of course they are. Of course they are. This is probably like a back-end sprite that looks like Mia combined with Jenna. The grain weapons of ultimate power, such as the bread hammer, the grain axe, and the noodle whip. Oh, of course, the noodle whip. The whip always noodles. When the whip noodles, you know the whip will noodle. So when the whip noodles. Please, Golden Sun 3. Please, Camelot. Please, Camelot, release Golden Sun 3. Please. Golden Sun 3. Please. Please, Golden Sun 3. Please, Camelot. Please. I'm begging you, my guy. See, I've summoned it. I've got the summoning circle, Camelot. I've got the summoning circle. Oga no Kaze for the Wii U. Oga no Kaze The Lost Age for the GBA SP. Golden Sun The Lost Age for global release. Golden Sun for global release. Golden Sun Dark Dawn for the DS. We have the Sacred Summoning Circle, please. Please, dude. Please, my guy. Please. Please release Golden Sun, dude. Please release the newest Golden Sun, dude. Camelot, please. How dare you call my precious wheat sword a fictitious weapon? The wheat sword is a long sword class weapon that is given the following statistics plus 250 attack, removes the 999 attack limit on that character, plus 20 Venus power, Mars power, Mercury power, Jupiter power, and resistances in them. Critical hits increase, unleashes Dutch Farmer. Chance of Dutch Farmer hitting 1 time, 37%, 3 times, 29%, 6 times, 17%, 8 times, 12%, 10 times, 5%. If those worked, us retirement home elders would have had that time to get it to work by now. True. True, if the summoning circle worked, we would have summoned the game already. Golden Sun 3 and 4 simultaneously. See, that's why I just need to develop my own video game. I have several ideas in mind, and I am not a prolific developer, not a prolific programmer, but I have some, you know, silly projects. That's why I just need to make my own game, and I can make references to all of this. And not make it Mighty Number 9, because holy shit. Holy shit. How do you ask for something and then get back, like, what you didn't ask for? So confusing, so confusing. You're going very much the wrong way. Yeah, I'm not dungeoneering properly. As I do whenever I'm looking at the Wheat Sword wiki page. Why do you have this, man? See, I'm looking at all of, like, the different windy synergies, the Wimdy synergies, and I'm like, Feezik, my man, you don't need this. My guy, you don't need this, Feezik. I just need to be up on that top rightmost area, but I don't know how to get up there. I'm getting confused. And this just sort of takes me back. This will take me back downstairs. Is it, do I just dare jump back up on the beam of Jupiter Elemental Light? Take the big energy elevator. And agree. Enregi elevator. I will take the Enregi elevator. I will take the Enregi elevator. I will elevate myself. Wait, what? Oh. I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, please. Please. Wait, can I... My god, my god. This feels silly. This feels very silly. I didn't reset anything. I thought I did, but I didn't. Can I even go back this way? Yes. All of these movement puzzles will confuse the new Golden Sun viewer, the new player. I mean, like, you try to get to Tret's tree, you're immediately greeted with a ton of that, and then you're given a respite, but I feel like it's so early into the first game that it's like, holy shit. Please. What am I doing? Felix, my guy. You're 30 years old. You know better. You're level 30. You should know better. I don't know why I called him 30 years old. His level is definitely not his age. So, why? Felix, he's a silent protagonist. That's fair enough. Like, fair game. Why? Hello, half-level Devil Scorpion. Why, indeed, does Felix say why when we're in Shaman Village? Like, again, we pull the inversion. All of the characters in that town are silent except, like, the leader and his constituents. Unless you're reading their minds, of course. The character that's always silent starts piping up and says, why? Mercury Lighthouse destroyed my little kid brain. What's the last lighthouse in the game? What's the last one here? It's hard to keep tabs on which is which. Okay. Yeah. I don't know, they're all always confusing dungeon, right? The order is Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars. I didn't say Mars just then because I didn't want to spoil it, but you could connect the dots. I just didn't want to arbitrarily say it. So thank you for, like, lining it all up for me. I go this way. Yeah? Or I go this way. Mercury Lighthouse. It's super early on and it kicks your ass. But it also gives you lore right outside of it. So I do appreciate it. Venus Lighthouse feels like it goes so fast. Because you're right at the end of the game. You're right there. Please leave me alone, mummy. I can't pause it. I'm streaming, mummy. I can't pause it. What about the light and dark lighthouses? Raise his hand in the back of the classroom. I'm entertaining like 5th grade or 6th grade Bren right here. Isn't it called labs, teacher? LBS, isn't that labs instead of pounds? Well, yes. Technically, Bren, there are the light and dark lighthouses. But good luck. Good luck. Smile. Good luck. Good luck. I just like awkwardly look at the teacher like, what? That's a part of like world history class that you don't look up in class. What? Yeah, you're gonna go to the principal's office in a second. What? You talk about the light and dark synergy ever again, you're going to the principal's office. That lash is for backtracking. I figured as much. It looks like it's used to support everything here, but as we see, even in just that battle sequence, the Jupiter Lighthouse is beautiful, but it really is just a monument to the destruction that's about to happen. It may be beautiful and signify all of these things, but it was just built for this purpose right here. Just like that last battle, for that enemy to die right there. That's ultimately the point I was trying to get across. It's also unfortunate that the first half of Venus Lighthouse doesn't have the good song. I can't remember, did we properly randomize the music in this rando? The first game did get randomized, but the second one, I don't know if the randomizer, standalone randomizer had that feature. Hello Venus Genie. Hello. Well, I want that. I want that. I want that. But I don't think I can get that. I don't think I can get that just yet. Dark Adepts were a very dumb concept. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat. Wasn't it supposed to be mostly like some darkness synergy, like dark attacks, somewhat similar? I don't mean to make the comparison so easily, but somewhat like Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1 DLC, Dark Souls 3, where we have like dark bead. But also it's like dark is just really like debuffs. It's like 90% debuffs and you really get the powerful shit right at the end, and maybe at like level 5, level 30, and level 55. You get like some attacks. Wasn't that what it was planned on being? The version you're using should have random songs. The online one doesn't because no one used it. That's interesting. I'm a huge fan of just these 3 game soundtrack. So, I mean, to the point, I'm such a huge fan that I'm going to play just the modded versions that are like, oh, Dullahan's harder, oh, the whole game's harder. Like, that doesn't randomize much, but it's still super important to me. The answer was this one anyway. The only dark synergy that is worth anything is the defense buff. Yeah, so I think conceptually, light synergy is more of just like a story thing. Because whoever we append it to is going to be the user of it that is good against dark, right? How do I reset this? I mean, we've talked about this, but also, like, the community at large has talked about this too. That it exists, like, these synergies exist. It's just that, because of that, we automatically excused any further development forever. we don't want to develop anything anymore because we teased it to a point where it technically already exists and we can just lazily say it's done. We can just lazily say it's completed. So, did we ever get there? Because that's something that I never really looked into. Did we ever get there with Dark Dawn? Like, I don't want to say the thing we're all thinking. But I know Alex makes a return. But did we ever get there? Like the light and dark synergy, that's just an aside. What the fuck am I doing? Why did I put it there? That's just an aside for now. You know, in the goals, did we ever really get there? I think like some of the story things we wanted to fulfill, like, haha, ha 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 ha, haha. We got like some of the shipping, like some of the fandom shipping became true. Ha 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 ha. But aside from that, like I think an overarching story was really just like we made a lot of references that we could have made. Like we called back a lot of character stories and stuff. We ever really get there with the true story? I think like Kraden's gone, man. Kraden's gone. The end of Dark Dawn did technically have light synergy users, but it wasn't really seen, yeah. So I think, and dark synergy, we got there with that, but like light and dark, that's fine, that's fine. The whole story was going to reach that anyway. But I think that's not the end goal either, right? It's a useful, cool story thing and also gameplay mechanic. But I'm looking at like Vale, when the giant boulders were falling and Synergy was releasing. I'm looking at Saturos and Minardi killing kids and somehow the kids survive and become the heroes of the world. I'm talking about this gang who, you know, this kid drowned and became a teenager, and now he's the other side of the heroes saving the world with some weird old man who keeps incoherently babbling about philosophy and alchemy. You know, we could keep going. But in the third game, spoilers, 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 and those kids are the heroes of the future. But like the thing we've carried, the torch we've carried here, I feel like by the time we get it into Dark Dawn, the torch we carried is just drenched by rainwater and like sewage. And like the canal water, the river water. I think we went like a little too hard and we kind of got off track, right? Venus Genie Flower. Aw. That game had a lot of concepts that were supposed to be cool new things. Remember Psi Vortexes? Wait, did we just introduce a bunch of cool new things that we never did anything with? I vaguely remember this, but it also just sounds like my Discord server's name. Okay, I get some cool images. Oh yeah, Synergy Vortexes, the vortices. I mean, the concept is cool, but it's like, it feels like the devs were warning us. They were saying Synergy is so ultimately powerful that it's ripping the world apart live in front of your face as you're saving the world. And at the same time, it feels like the dev is going, slapping you in the face across both of your cheeks with both hands, saying, this is the last one. This is the last one. You better pay us $100 million times $10. You better pay us $1 billion. Otherwise, this is the last one. We're putting like a fucking vortex in your world. This existed before Blados showed up and then never showed up again. Wait, we just do away with the vortexes? I guess, I don't want to say it this way, but I guess in a way, the story of Dark Dawn is quote-unquote somewhat so forgettable. I don't want to say it's forgettable, but it's like, in comparison to the Shining Lights. So like, it's like the waning and waxing of the moon phase. It's like when the eclipse starts and then when it ends. Golden Sun 1, it's like the beginning of the eclipse. Golden Sun 1, it's like the beginning of the process of the like waxing ending or the waning ending and the waxing beginning, right? Is that proper terminology? I don't know. I don't know my moon phase terminology, but it's the same thing. Golden Sun 1 is just the beginning. Golden Sun, the Lost Age, is you're in the middle of the epicenter of the eclipse. You are in the eclipse. You are staring at the full moon. And it's like waning into a crescent, right? Or Golden Sun, the Lost Age, you are looking at the hidden moon becoming the full moon about to fade away. I don't know my moon phases either. I love that I just say this like as comparison. Like you don't want to stare directly at the epicenter of the eclipse, but if you got like your cool sight helpful glasses on, you know, you're good. And then once it's done, you're like, oh, that's cool, I'm going home, right? And then when it's all over with, you're like, oh, that's cool, it's done. And then you like put away, you literally throw away the like eclipse cardboard box and sunglasses that you used for this viewing experience, because it's not going to happen for another like 25 years. It's literally not going to happen for another 25 years. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but it's not happening for another 25 years. Good thing it's been that long, right? Haha. Like when Switch 2 comes out, maybe we'll get all the games remastered, and then Camelot will get off their ass and make it for the next console after that. Then maybe we'll get like Mario Tennis World Power Tour co-developed by Camelot, and you'll see like the smiley face and like the speech text box things, but that's it. That's the only Camelot thing you'll ever see ever again. Lunar eclipse should be happening on the New Year's Eve of 2024 into 2025. That's fucking awesome. I'm immediately thinking of like Chinese New Year when you say that. That's really cool. I hope we all get to see that. I'll stream it. I'm gonna stream the New Year's eclipse. Yeah, I'm streaming the eclipse. Don't burn your eyes off. Don't burn your eyes off on my stream. On my eclipse stream. Dare I just go this way then? Yeah, this lines up. I'm getting like perspective warping. Okay. I guess I'll go left first? No, damn it! What am I doing? Not the sun being eclipsed, the moon being eclipsed. Well, of course, if it's happening right on the new year. That would be interesting if the sun was out at midnight on the new year. Like, we just fucking hacked reality, I guess. We did something wacky. We did something real wacky. Wait, so how does that even work? How do you get an eclipse at nighttime? I forget how all of this works, right? Like, this is huge brain territory, and I like that, but it's also like some huge brain. I'm like, it hurts. It hurts to think about the like internal mathematic logic that this adheres to. I hate it. I hate whatever logic this goes by. So one overwrites the other, but then like, is it lunar eclipses can happen from like meteoroids too or whatever? Meteorites? We're at that stage too? I forget how it all works. You know, when Nibiru shows up, we will have a 7-year eclipse. I don't know why I bring like the fucking the like Planet X theorem out, but okay. When we get Nibiru coming in from the Oort cloud, The Earth is in the way between the moon and the sun. I see, yes. All moonlight comes from the reflection of the sun. So, I don't know why I'm pulling out like, oh, the, like meteors can affect this. Yes, the planet blocking the sun is one aspect. And then the other aspect is the moon blocking the sun. The planet blocking the sun is the lunar eclipse. The moon blocking the sun is the solar eclipse. The logic is so similar, but the adherence factors, like the premises or whatever, if we want to go back into the whole like silly Ayn Rand talk, the premises are just like what factor for the moon and or sun. What factor is blocking things here? So if we're saying the Earth is involved in any way, shape, or form, then it's always a lunar eclipse. If in fact we're saying in any stretch of the imagination that the Earth is involved, or that the sun is blocked. wait, no, I'm backpedaling. I'm getting into stupid territory again. If in any shape or form we say that Nibiru is coming, that like the fucking Dread Comet planet is coming. The sun is blocked in both instances, lol. If in any instance the sun is blocked, we can say that it is the planet X blocking the sun. Okay, and this is just a shortcut. I have both keys. I've opened both doors. I'm going this way. This feels like a pipe puzzle room, but it's really just here to expand the time you're spending in-game, which is kinda silly. Nirvana. I take my prayer beads from you. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Fucking wheat sword. A fucking wheat sword. You know, it's proper for me to always get lost in this game because it's just like a silly exploration RPG that I feel like Zan's statement was apt. This game seems kind of similar to Minish Cap. Yeah, it does. Not like one-to-one, but it seems similar in the regard that it's like an adventure game, right? It's not just an RPG, it's a fucking adventure game. And so, I'm not surprised when I get lost because you just do a lot of running around. I keep messing this one up. I want to go down the leftmost route. If we could conceivably say that the Earth is blocked by both the Sun and the Moon, and Mars, and Jupiter, and Venus, and we go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Who goes to college to get more knowledge? Who goes to Jupiter to get more stupider? I think Jenna goes to college to get more knowledge. Garrett goes to Jupiter to get more stupider. Right? I almost want to say Cars goes to Mars, but it's Karst. No joke, the tracker for this rando is modded Minish Cap tracker. That's fucking crazy. Because I was remarking on how the tracker for this, I believe Snowbrawler showed me it actually. I was remarking on how the tracker sounds like it's the tracker for Wind Waker, and the Zelda trackers are all kind of similar in a way. They try to be similar sometimes, if they can be. At least Minish Cap and A Link to the Past are similar in the way that Wind Waker and, like, you know, A Link to the Past and Minish Cap are similar. You get all of the item lists. You get some locations for some of these randomizer checklists. God damn it. I thought I could go fast enough. Maybe I need to go this way anyway. I mean, this also just kind of has like Capcom game vibes feeling to it. I guess the Minish Cap, it's just in that game because it's Capcom. But it has similar feel to that, yes, but also, it has a Capcom feel in a different engine, right? I don't know what engine, but it feels different from Minish Cap, and yet similar. Like, Capcom did something Or maybe like that, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to like equate the words I'm saying properly. I mean, if anything, this also feels similar to Azure Dreams, which I am a huge fan of, even though I haven't played it. I love, love, love the art style. I love, love, love the concept of roguelite, or like roguelike, or straight up. What are we calling? What are we calling Azure Dreams? Isn't it just like straight up? I don't know what fucking term I'm trying to think of now. I immediately think of Binding of Isaac, but that's going into like smooth brain streamer territory, right? That's the most basic thing I could say possible. I don't go this way. Alright, proc the wind. Proc the wind again, and I go. What's the word I'm looking for? It's, yeah, I guess a roguelike. Kind of like an arcadey dungeon. Only terms I know are roguelike and roguelite. There's another term. It doesn't come to mind right now for whatever reason, but it's more used with older games that did random dungeon generation rather than newer games. I heard this ascribed to Azure Dreams, I guess. Azure Dreams. Azure Jeans. This entire room up above this room is fucking awful to look at. I almost feel like the bitrate's dropping. Procedurally generated, I guess. There's just like another buzzword that doesn't come to mind. I've been recommended to check it out. I guess. So there's like two main versions. There's the PlayStation Azure Dreams, and then there's the Game Boy Color Azure Dreams. Apparently the Game Boy Color engine is good, but it looks super flawed to me. The PlayStation 1 game looks fire. So like I said, I love the art, I love kind of the story concepts. It's not just a roguelike RPG dungeoneering, like random dungeon adventure game. It's not just that. We got like, hey, Ocarina of Time, like 7 years skip forward kind of vibes. We got, hey, your dad is a main character and is just gone. We got that. We got like the cool, weird Pikachu protagonist that talks to you. And is also like, haha, kind of like maybe evil? Maybe he's evil smile? So like, we got a lot of shit going on. And not only is it roguelike, but we got like, I guess the fandom's crazy. I guess the fandom's fucking crazy. So I guess just like this game and just like, you know, I don't know why I bring these up, but Phantasy Star, you've got hidden story that tells you more than you would realize, like in your younger years, or if you just weren't paying attention reading. There's a lot of like sad shit that happens, apparently, in Azure Dreams. Rip Phaeton's Blade. So I don't know, I haven't played Azure Dreams. Is that a reference? I just know that your dad is gone, and you go, like, you come of age and go into the dungeon to look for him, and you encounter a lot of stuff. Like, not only just, like, monsters, but you find, like, the souls of dead warriors. You find adventurers that are like, I'm gonna fucking kill you and take all of your loot. There's a chest to the left? Oh, okay. I see, I don't know, a Phaeton's Blade. The chest over here in this room. I don't even know if I can do this area. I have to like walk around on the cracked tiles? This is very silly. I don't know if I can get up there to Phaeton's Blade. Fight! I don't think Phaeton's Blade is possible. This, however, maybe. Yes, hover over the cracked tiles, okay. Don't kill me, stop! Oh my god. I was so slow that I actually ran out of my Synergy's usage. My ability ran out of its ability. I don't think getting the blade is possible right now. I think I might have to drop down or something. I see how I messed this up. Don't you dare, you Felix, Fizik, Jafena, Lars. What was Sheba's nickname again? See, I was gonna say Shafiba, but it wasn't Shafiba, it was something else. There is no drop down. You just have to run it. I had a feeling. I just keep messing up. I have a feeling I just keep fucking messing up. My god. My god, why do you give me like 16 directional inputs? Like, it's actually 8-way. It's actually 8-way, but it feels 16 because this game is like so advanced for what it is. Why are you giving me 8-way inputs? And then immediately making me regret your decision to give me 8-way input? You also get Phaeton's Blade like that. Phaeton's Blade. Really? That seems impossible. That seems impossible. Let's try it. Let's try it. I might as well give my homies even more stuff to equip. Just get good, yeah, I guess so. Phaeton. My name's Phaeton. You thought my name was Brendan? It's Phaeton. Phaeton's Blade. Phaeton. Unleashes Light Surge. Thank you for telling me to go get this. I would have just ignored it. Only Fizik wants it. Trade it for the Water of Life, because Jenna is weaker, and she will probably die faster and require me to get the Water of Life from her, or I will use it from her. But more than likely, she will die. Just like Sheba. Just like Shafiba. So it's officially Fizik and Ekix for Felix and Isaac. What else did we have? I initially somewhat accidentally said Jafena, but it was kind of like half joking, half real. So we have Jafena. I don't remember what I would always name Mia when I was a kid, but I think her name was Maya or something. Like, it was very close, right? Or maybe it was like Pia, like Paya, Pia. Garrett, I don't know, man. He's a dumbass, but did we have a name for Sheba? Was it just Shafiba? Because we have Lars. Sheba is made of paper, but Ivan is made of talc. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Is this like one of the meta memes for this community? Like, if we go further back, you will have... I'm sure you could ask ChatGPT to tell you what all of the personalities are of all the main cast, and it would probably, just from pulling from like 2017 internet, know exactly what you're talking about. Like, oh yeah, Felix is quite quiet, but adventurous, and when he does speak up, he speaks his mind. But he's still very shy, despite being like extremely powerful for some reason. He is like a very like cool guy, like upstanding guy. He's also just kind of cringe. He realizes he's cringe, and he's not cringe. I don't know. I don't know. Something's wrong with him. If Felix thinks he's cringe. How easily they die. That's very true. Talc, I feel like, is kind of funny. Light Surge. Can't wait until we get the Soul Blade, and I get to see that animation 400 times a day. I mean, we could have said, like, you know, what's the other thing? Is it Pika? Formica? Whatever, like, the really weak material is? What is it called? Pika is like the eating disorder, where it's based off of the term for the actual rock, Pika, right? And because like classification, scientific classification, some like feral child had an issue with eating or something, and they ate rocks. Wasn't that what it was? Last Age speedrun. The Lost Age speedrun gets Soul Blade and Airs Rock. Lol. I'm not surprised. I've seen the glitch, but oh my god. Yeah, it's probably right. It's probably the right move to do because Megiddo is just so strong, right? That's not even spoilers. We've talked about the Soul Blade several times up till now. I remember getting it in vanilla and I was like, holy shit. Like, whenever I actually beat the game for the first time as a kid, I was like, holy shit. And then I think I used my action replay to give myself 8 Soul Blades, right? Spoilers! He said the number 8, dude! He said the number 8! What's that soft black rock? I feel like I'm making a JoJo reference saying like soft and wet. Wait, what's that like really, really easy to break rock? Oh my god. I can't type. Yeah? The internet is so unreliable when you're streaming. I feel like you can either find something to laugh at really quickly, pull up a meme, or you just sit there for 500 hours and chat's like, Resident Sleeper, Resident Sleeper, Resident Sleeper, Resident Sleeper. Soft and wet! Take away my streamer's ability to type! See, I haven't seen part 8, but I feel like you know what you're talking about by saying that. So I feel like I got spoiled in the best possible way. Like I know more about Jobin's stand ability now. Alright, thank you Sagittarius number 2 for activating Gemini. We can't have 2 Sagittarius, so I guess we teleported him over here, right? If we want to do like astrology joke, or like even just like astronomy personifications joke, we had to teleport Sagittarius over here because we can only have one. Gemini, however, is fine. We can have one Gemini or duplicitous, you know, 2 people signifying the Gemini over there. That's fine. But double Sagittarius, no, we can't handle that. Minako Sailor Venus, hey, welcome. We're doing some randomizer of Golden Sun Lost Age, and I just finally opened up the lid on the Lighthouse. So this is kind of spoilers, but everybody's been, like, predicting this up until this point. I feel like this is the proper time to read a chat message like this anyway. Fun fact, you can lose to Agatio and Karst, and it still lets you progress. You just don't get their drop. Really? So that is what I've been leading up to this whole time. Reunions, right? We keep talking about reunions. We're not just looking for Agatio and Karst, or Agatio, or Agat-io, I don't know what his name is. I just know I need to give him a better voice than last time. Because I kind of did him dirty whenever he showed up. Like, Karst, we got on lock. Karst, I think I do even better than Minardi. And of course we had Saturos, but Saturos is kind of cringe, man. Saturos is kind of cringe in comparison. I think out of all 4 of them, it would be Karst. Even though, and I'm like talking in the chat GPT, like personality synthesis of GoldenEye Sun characters, I was about to fucking say. The chat GPT synthesis of Golden Sun characters. I mean, like, Karst is kind of airheaded and extremely hot-headed. But I still love her. She's still a great character. Because she takes all of her rage and turns it into power. Most of these characters that get angry, they get angry and then they die at you. Karst just keeps getting more angry. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. This is definitely not my first time playing Golden Sun The Lost Age, but it is my first time playing through the older randomizer. I think I'm just gonna go back to the entrance. The lighthouses are so damn confusing. Flash Force! I can't wait to get around to JoJo Part 8, but at the same time, I want to see the Part 7 anime. I doubt it's gonna happen anytime soon. Because, like, the Part 6, Part 2, or, like, Part 6, Part 3, or whatever the fuck it is now, ain't happening until the end of this year, or whatever. So, like, is it seriously JoJo Part 6, Part 3 now? JoJo's... okay, never mind. That's a complete disc set of 6 for part 3. JoJo no Kimyo Naboken, part 6. JoJo Stone Ocean, part 3. Part 6 Stone Ocean, part 3. Part 6, part 3 is already out. It has been for a few months. Oh, okay. I don't know. I was just memeing about this the other day. Like, I called it... like, we had to wait until Disney copyright ran out to do the very last ending scenes for part 6. And that's literally what we did, right? That's like, we had to make the final part to part 6 extremely good. But, like, I'm over here. Hi. I'm waving. I'm a manga reader over here. And that's really weird for me, being a JoJo fan. Like, I came in late, and I'm still a manga fan for part 6. So I don't know what to tell you, but, like, I'm over here. I loved it. Part 6 was very fucking weird, but I loved it. My guy, I'm telling you right now, we got the part 3 to part 6 because of Mickey Mouse. We got the part 3 to part 6 because of Mickey Mouse copyright ended. And now Disney's freaking out. Because we got Mickey Mouse and JoJo. And we're remaking Steamboat Willie, right? The first thing I see on part 6, part 3 is absolutely a masterpiece. I feel like that's up for debate in my mind, right? I guess I could have just said I think that's up for debate, but I wanted to, like, verbosely explain what I'm thinking. That's kind of up for debate in my mind. That's up for debate in my mind, because Araki must have been, like, on acid whenever he made part 6. We got Green Dolphin Street Prison in Florida? Like, I guess. Even if we just want to make names up and it's not based on a real thing. We got Cape Canaveral and, like, a NASA fucking Space Center here. So why are we saying Green Dolphin Street, man? Is it just because of Daddy Jotaro? Is it just because of Daddy Jotaro? Mickey Mouse's birthday had to be changed to Bugs Bunny's birthday. What? What? Like in JoJo, or are you just talking in general? What? We getting like Big Chungus vibe? What's going on here? What are we talking about here? I think it is just because Daddy Jotaro. See, JoJo's another thing. Last night I was streaming Containment Breach and I'm talking about Ergo Proxy and how I loved checking out that anime, and it's like one of my newest favorites of all time, to the point where I might want to rewatch it. And Chad just hops in with a, like, real reference to Ergo Proxy. They're like, what if Real pops up with the shotgun? Real with the shotty in the foundation. I'm like, oh my god. So, like, JoJo's so popular, but still, every time Chad's like, hey, JoJo reference, I'm like, oh my god, they said the thing. They said it, dude. I think it is because of Daddy Jotaro in the anime, I see. I did start part 6, the anime. I got to, like, episode 4, and I was like, man, I need to save this for another time. Because, one, I could tell it wasn't going to be done in one part, and I believe they had announced 2 parts. But 2, I was like, yeah, I know all of this story. I'm going to wait until it's done. Because it's going to be way better in animated form, and Enrico Pucci will go fast. Oh my god! Man, like, rewind, like, 3 years, and old Bren was so good at doing JoJo voices. Now that it's been a good amount of time since I've seen, like, Golden Wind and, like, played JoJo games frequently, I can't even do, like, stunned. I can't do it. It's so hard. I need to, like, put 7 pop filters in front of the mic, and then maybe it'll work. Is this a way I go? I'm massively confused, man. Stun power. Is this the work of an enemy stand? I don't remember where I started. I believe, like, you know, I know where I started, right? It was Dio memes. Okay, so, rewind again. Bren rewind meme. I started back in Mugen, which, they ported all of, like, 1-to-1. They brought in Dio from JoJo Heritage for the Future and put him into Mugen, the old fighting game from like the year 2000 that you can still play to this day and is probably still featured on like Salty Bed or whatever, right? So I discovered like and you know the Roda and everything years and years before like the fandom was extremely crazy in America, at least. But then I think I discovered, maybe it was before I even saw Varg Skeletor Joel talking about JoJo, because he was a big influence, but definitely not the influence. I think it was just like before I started watching the anime, not even consuming the media, right? Because I think I consumed the anime around the time I started discovering Joel. I swear, maybe it was like 4chan or something, but I was just discovering like dubbed memes of like Jotaro saying, "It must be the work of an enemy stand." And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know, you discover JoJo memes through proxy in those early days. But of course, I knew about Ora Ora. I knew about Ri. Ah, Mia! Ooh, no! Garrett, Mia! What the fuck? Are we hearing familiar voices? Are we hearing familiar voices? I can't even do Dio anymore. I used to be able to do Jotaro, but like my microphone is different, so I feel like I'm peeking it the second I look into it. I remember the old Dio memes. So like approaches you, you know, it was me, Dio. That's kind of like new era. There was Dio memes in the fucking 1990s, in the 2000s too. But none of us were around for most of that. I seem to remember like 2005. I had seen something, right? Like really gotten into JoJo somehow before everybody knew about it. I don't know what it was though. It couldn't have been Jotaro. Maybe it was. But I think it was something to do with like, you know, Jotaro's point and then he summons up Star Platinum. Maybe it was right around the time I discovered the Card Crusher. Because Card Crusher, I joined YouTube very end of 2005. And the Card Crusher meme was right around there, like 2007 or 8. So maybe it was the Card Crusher meme. My ex-girlfriend, when I was a teenager, showing me Card Crusher. And then by proxy, I discovered like, you know, JoJo menacing memes. Was sad to be spoiled by the power of Zawarudo. Dudes, so this is how I get into stuff. Zawarudo is what like ultimately got me into JoJo. I think I looked up like Zawarudo's sound effect one day and I was like, wait, that's Dio? Wait, Dio is the Road Roller guy? Wait, stands are from JoJo? Wait, the world is a JoJo stand. Wait, he uses the steamroller in the world JoJo stand. And I just keep doing like, I just infinitely like, not like this, over and over again, like exploding head, not like this, over and over and over again. And then I finally consume the media, right? Okay. Well, we're at like the 2-hour mark, and also we are at the place of reunions. And also, I'm going to have to ready myself for voice acting. So in other words, you became Infinite Diavolo. What? I fucking love that. There's only few gifs of it, and I love it. Diavolo infinitely looking back. In the infinite universe domain. All timelines are him looking back. he can never escape. He has been brought back to zero forever. What? I think my friends were into JoJo before I was, like hardcore, and they referenced that. Back whenever I didn't know about part 5. Either that or it was something else. But, hey, we will talk about more JoJo memes in a minute. For now is the perfect time to grab a snack or a drink, go to the bathroom, take a break, whatever you need to do. I will be right back myself, and more Golden Sun coming up in just a moment. We're just going to take a brief break before this story segment and invariably what's about to happen. We were talking about reunions. We heard some familiar voices. We did everything there needs to be done at the Jupiter Lighthouse. What happens when you get to the top of the lighthouse and you start hearing familiar voices? You cast a star in, you have a boss fight, and you see your friends. Alright, be right back. We're going to take a quick break. We've seen this. We've seen this. Kraden be damned, right? But we have seen this. Well, it's time. I open the curtains. It's time for this to go up against this. Yep. Maybe not the whole assortment, but definitely this. Definitely this. So let's jump back in.
Is that... It's Isaac and the others.
Isaac? Isn't he a friend of yours, Felix? Yes.
They both come from Vale, and regardless of what Isaac believes, they must be allies now.
But Isaac and the others came all this way just to try and stop us. But didn't you hear that? It sounded like a cry for help. What if they're in trouble? Felix runs. Felix runs. I don't think this music... Yeah, this probably is more fitting. Hang on, Mia. Don't worry, Garrett. Everything will be fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine, but Garrett... Garrett, you're only using one arm to hang on. What's the matter? Vroom. I don't know. I think I hurt my arm when I fell. It's totally numb. I can't move it. We literally smashed Garrett. We literally smashed Garrett. You shouldn't have tried to save me when I fell into that hole. Oh, Mia, don't blame yourself. I wasn't gonna leave you down there. Don't fucking approach the edge. What are you doing? This is the first time we've seen you guys and you're gonna go die? You dropped a block on Garrett's arm. We literally dropped a fucking gigantic hover block on Garrett. It's no use! It's no use. I can't pull you up, Garrett. I'm not strong enough. Did you hear that? I literally had to have phlegm in my throat to even hit that Silver reference. Or whatever his name is. Silver the Hedgehog? Whatever. I don't care about Sonic. Isaac, please. You've got to save Garrett. Isaac talking is weird? Yeah. This doesn't look good. We have to save Garrett and fast.
No, I'm afraid you won't be doing that.
Who are you? Smile. Me? Why, I'm Karst.
And I'm a god hero.
If you're not here to help my friend, then get out of my way, so I can do it myself. Your friends will have to take care of themselves. You have a little debt to repay. Dad, what are you talking about? We've never even seen you before.
Regardless, you have done Karst's great wrong, and you're beginning to be a hindrance to us.
Wait a second, you two look familiar somehow. Do you know Saturos and Minardi? So you're not such a fool after all, Isaac. You are right. We are of the same clan, the Fire Clan from the frozen land of Prox, far to the north. Prox? Never heard of it. Classic Ivan, just like we're in the middle of like world-changing dynamics, and he's like, never heard of it.
That doesn't surprise me. Our town hangs on the brink of extinction. And the seal placed on Alchemy is responsible.
What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. It matters not, for soon Prox will recover its lost power.
We shall bring Prox back from the edge, and then all the people of Weird will kneel before us.
You think we'd let you, after hearing all that nonsense? Smile. See? You're a hindrance. And Felix was trying to help you?
Actually, we don't know what Felix's objectives are.
And we don't care, as long as he lights the beacon on Jupiter Lighthouse. Then get out of our way. We're here to stop Felix. Move, or we'll have to move you ourselves.
Did you hear that, Karst? They actually want to fight.
You mean to tell us that you would leave your friend hanging? So this was all part of your plan. Smile. Cowards, stop playing dirty and fight fair. I'm sorry, but... my guy, this whole time, from episode 1, it was you, him, and Garrett. You are a ditz, my guy. At least Isaac is speaking up for once. My guy, Ivan, you had the logic the whole time. And yet you're still a dumbass, my guy. You... -1. -1. I'm giving Ivan a -1 on that.
You really are the brats who killed Satoru's and Minardi, then you've earned some new foes.
But answer me this. Would you still cry foul if you were fighting us 4-on-2? That's why you were waiting up here to set a trap and make Mia and Garrett fall? Smile.
We didn't plan on snaring both of them, though. That was a pleasant surprise.
So that's the deal, is it? You came up here to fight us. Smile. Oh, did you figure that out all on your own? Impressive. I'm quite fond of intelligent boys. I hope you don't think we're afraid of a fair fight 2-on-2.
A fair fight?
I'm sorry if I misled you, but we have a third, a water adept, Alex. Where is he? Alex? Where is he?
What's wrong, Karst?
It's Alex. He's gone.
What?
Alex? Alex? I don't mean to make Ivan idiotic, but I feel like he's very stupid right now. There are dangling chains. Your friends fell off a bridge. There are evil people right there trying to kill you. And he's like, let's all play a game. Alex is too Giga Chad to be summoned by anyone. That's true. I can't even pull up the image of him live on stream because he won't let me. Did anyone see where he went?
Forget about him. Honestly, I was planning to do them in myself.
I didn't see that whole line. Whoops. Smile.
My only regret is that I won't be able to wipe that sneering smile off his face.
Smile. Well, take out all of your aggression on these brats. You'll feel better. Uh-oh. What? Oh, she's got a scythe, and he's got, like, mad fists.
Felix! Agatio Karst are attacking Isaac and the others!
And Garrett is dangling right in the corner there! You hearing these fucking sound effects? It's like we've made our own anime within this game, right? We're doing cartoon sound effects up in here for their battle, and they are just going at it, fucking healing 8 times in a row, slashing 64 times back to back, fucking regenning Genie. Paper Ivan shouldn't really shouldn't be able to survive this long. It's just all Isaac up there tanking all the shots, really. I think, yeah, you heard that ice? I don't think Ivan can do that. I think Isaac is up there with some randomized Genie and some random Psi Energy, and he is just like handling shit. He is carrying. I wait even longer and let Garrett dangle, and hopefully his grip strength is not superior to my ability to just completely procrastinate for inundating infinite, untold amounts of time. You think Isaac and Ivan can handle them without me and Garrett's help? Okay, you're also an idiot. Why are we talking like this when Garrett's dangling there? Somebody use, like, the catch Psi Energy, please. Please. They are going like fucking Super Saiyan up there. Holy shit. You hearing how much these sound effects are spammed? I can't even hear the music. I'm disgusted that Karst would set a trap for them. It's dishonorable. What if Garrett loses his grip while they're still fighting?
There's still time. We have to help Isaac.
And then we regroup as a party and literally just leave Garrett dangling here. They don't have catch. That's in Garrett's inventory. He's got the catch beads. I'm sorry, but we can't save him. It's one of those just accursed scenarios. You locked yourself into Nuzlocke where you have to, like, always have a Pokemon that can use the HMs, and you have one Pokemon left and it can't learn any HMs. Like, somebody's gotta come save you. The only way to save yourself, it learns Strength at level 79. So Garrett's gotta up his grip strength to save the Nuzlocke, okay? My rants just go absolutely nowhere, and yet somehow I connect all the dots. I don't know how I do it every time. I'm sad that, like, I'm doing it to him. I keep dabbing on Agatio with his voice. Like, the first time we're introduced to him, I gave him kind of a shittier version of his voice. Because Alex was right there. I mean, they're so similar vocally, I think. And now, I skipped one of his lines. I almost said one of his voice lines. Agatio, whatever, voice line unlocked. Garrett, do one-arm pull-ups! That's right, you just need to get stronger. We're adepts, you see, so actually, you're killing yourself by not powering up. By allowing your muscles to degrade and, like, slightly slip, you are dying, truly, and you need to work out because your brain is stronger than your entire body, you fool. See, he doesn't realize it. This is why everybody basically knows how to heal here. We got mental powers. Jenna does as well, but she's like got the token whirlwind for some reason. Just as how Piers had Gale or whatever, right? Anyway, how do I gotta go like this side, right? I remember this cutscene very dearly, but also it took me so long to get here that I remember saving all 3 of my saves, I think. So I always just had one here, like years later, where like all of this happens, because I was like, no fucking way, no way, crying. I'm crying, like physically starts crying, cries tears, just waterfalls. Oh my god, all the characters from the first game are here. Save, 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 save. You don't need to move that? Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, I think...
Felix, I have been waiting for you.
He, like, always comes out of the shadow, so he talks differently right when he shows up.
Have you come here to light the beacon?
He's, like, whispering to me. No, I've come to save my friends, you buffoon.
They consider you their enemy, and yet you pity them. I saw you watching when Isaac's friends fell into Karst's trap. I know you, Felix. I know that if you leave Isaac behind, you'll regret it. You're not like me. You can't simply discard someone who is no longer of use to you. Well, you better hurry if you'd still hope to save them.
Everyone recovered fully.
There you go. Consider it a gift. You can still make it. Go on.
Even now, I want to run to Mia, to give her my aid. It seems I am weak as well. I suppose I have no choice but to part ways with Agatio and Karst. So even Alex, who is the strongest adept in the entire world, we could even say in-universe, admits in his own mind that he's weak, that he can't reach out to Mia. And he lets us read his mind. I guess because he either trusts Felix, or he's such a primal entity that he doesn't know about mind read at all times. Like, maybe he's, like, so old or, like, doesn't know fully when someone's reading his mind. I don't know.
It is time you followed your true feelings. Go on, save your friends.
His side eye look. Man, it really fits this moment. Game's most inconvenient heal for speedrunners. Speedrunners want to lose to those two. Really? Yeah, that makes sense. You probably want to be exactly 1 HP, but I don't even think you can get away from that encounter, right? I tried going north because I just wasn't paying attention, but you want to go south, right? This is where we went. I don't think it matters. You just go west and he shows up, right? So, yeah, I think that's like an unpassable heal. Jupiter Adepts know when they're being mind-readed. Interesting. So I guess because he's a Mercury Adept, he's not aware of it. Or it takes like a certain level of skill if you're an Adept in a different type. That's really interesting. Huh. That's like super confusing, and now I like want to go back again. Isaac, I'm sorry, I can't take anymore. Keep it together, Ivan.
You're a fool. Never let concern distract you in battle.
Now he's starting to sound like Alex himself. Agatio Pass, Rising Dragon. Isaac takes 280 damage. Isaac was down. We did it, Agatio.
It was close, but we did it.
He's no warrior. His concern for his friend gave us the opportunity to strike. You can just hear the smile in her voice when I act as her, because I really just hit the curve on her voice, I think. I hit the voice just right.
What's this? He's still alive, even after that blow.
It would be a shame if you and I ever had to regret letting him live. She's so sinister. Agatio, I feel like he is a cold, calculated, smart guy, but he is just here for the lulz, I feel like.
Isaac, watch out! He's still alive. If we're going to act, Felix, we have to act now.
They're gonna kill Isaac. No, they aren't. I'm not about to let that happen. None of us are, Jenna.
Felix, what's going on?
Be grateful. We just did you a favor.
I understand that when Venus was lit, the ground shook so fiercely that the very earth split. Curious that it hasn't here.
You haven't lit the beacon yet, have you? And after all we've done to help you...
We're going to light the beacon right now. If that's true, then you better go do it.
He looks like Mermaid Man. To me, personality-wise, Agatio is just a man who wants to hit things really hard. He does have, like, dumb vibe. But I feel like he talks about, like, underlings or, like, lower beings or whatever, so I feel like he's got some smarts, even though he, like, only talks about evil shit, if that's his smarts. But we're not leaving Isaac behind. Ooh, Sheba bites back at Karst. Oh, great. I don't know. I feel the flame in Sheba sometimes. I know that Jenna has more of it, but the dynamic duo of them two anyway, like, fucking gesticulates my finger up in the air, up and around and about. Oh, great. Are you gonna betray us now? Yes. Typical. And you're gonna try and stop us from finishing them off, aren't you? If you're only here to clear the way for us to light the beacon, then your work is done.
Isaac has proven to be a greater foe than we'd imagined. We can't let him live.
Consider how powerful these two were without the aid of a water adept. We have to finish them. If you want them, you're gonna have to face us first. Ooh, Jenna bites back.
You're both quite badly injured. You're in no shape to fight all four of them. I think it would be best if you left now.
We haven't much choice.
Cost no.
Agatio, if we fight Felix now, we'll be destroyed. Smile.
Isaac killed your sister. Where is your anger?
Smile. I am filled with rage, but not so much as to be blinded by it.
What then? Do we give up? Fine, but this is not the end.
Do with Isaac as you will. Everybody smiles. Group smile.
But swear this oath to us. If we leave now, you will light the beacon's fire.
Well, of course. I mean, that was the journey all the time. I can swear anything to you right now, as long as you get the hell out of here.
I don't care if you want to help Garrett or not. The Lighthouse comes first.
Fuck. Now I have to go do it alone. This is how they get you.
Go, Felix. I will tend to Garrett.
Kraden gets some spark in his voice because he knows the danger. Double smile. And to be sure to bring the Mars... And be sure to bring... Holy shit, I can't read. And be sure to bring with you the Mars star that Isaac carries on him.
How did you know about the Mars star?
Smile.
Did you think this was about nothing more than revenge? Alex told us about it.
Take the Mars star or we'll be forced to make you.
Do not force a hand on this.
Piers puts a hand on Karst. Oh shit. Go on, Felix. Take it. I feel like Piers and Isaac are similar, but Isaac also accompanies some of like the mayor, plus whatever that other guy was. That sounds like the mayor. You know, he's got like the yeah. I don't know why you're doing this, but I trust you. Take the Mars star. Well, situation's gotten out of control. There's too many actors at play, too many cooks in the kitchen, too many like blades pointed at other people. All the guns are pointed at everyone here. Felix took the Mars star. That's better, Felix. We'll be waiting for you on the Erie. God. I'm surprised they even walked away. Wow. Felix, wait. We cannot trust them. Take me with you. Good thinking. If something happens up there, you'll be safer with Piers. We'll be fine. Take Piers with you.
Listen to the others. Safety in numbers, as they say.
The story run. This would have been way simpler to follow if this just turned into Isaac's party versus Felix's party. Yes, now that we've like created so many different like interoperable matrices. Like we could have just had a simple algebra, but we took like two quaternions and we had to make two 3D matrices fight each other. Instead of like what would have been way simpler. But also I guess, like the power of friendship will prevail, my guy, so I guess. How do I get to the top of the lighthouse? How do I get to the top of the lighthouse? I don't know how I'm gonna get up there, man. It's impossible. And this is a perfect time for a break. All right. Let's do this. You're late, Felix.
Now light the beacon. Once Jupiter's lit, only Mars remains. Now light the beacon.
Once you've lit the beacon, we might even forgive you for saving Isaac back there. There seems to be a wide hole for the elemental star. Cast the Jupiter star in? Yeah. And there it goes, the most beautiful of all of them, I think. It's got a purple, blue pinkish and red hue to it. I think it's very pretty. Although red is my favorite color, so it should be the Mars star. I think the Jupiter one looks very pretty. I've heard tales of this, but I had no idea it would be so spectacular. And there we go, we've lit the beacon. The Jupiter Lighthouse has been lit. Like a key in a lock, but it almost feels wrong. We have ignited the beacon. The third lighthouse is lit. Now let us go. I don't think so.
You see, you betrayed us once already.
We simply can't trust you anymore.
And now the Jupiter Lighthouse is lit, I'm afraid we have little use for traitors.
Poor dear, you look puzzled. Would you like to know why we don't need you? I don't need any answers, but sure. I'd be happy to tell you. Mars Lighthouse is in Prox. And we've talked about Prox quite a bit. But it's been named, now officially, over and over. What are you doing? They stole the Mars star. Smile. Your job is done now. We're not done yet. Smile.
We've got the Mars star. We don't need you anymore.
Smile. You know what that means, of course, don't you? Oh yeah, it means I'm gonna fight you. Exactly, that means it's time to die, Felix. But what will happen to Felix's parents?
We keep our promises. Once our 4 lighthouses have been lit, we shall release them.
Smile. We would never do anything as terrible as breaking our word, as you've done so casually.
But if you're dead, who will come to take them home from Prox?
I guess they'll just have to spend their remaining years in the frozen wastelands of the north.
Don't worry, they'll be fine. Now prepare for the end.
Alright. Here it is. It almost feels unreal. But Karsten Agatio. So these two are quite powerful, and it almost feels like this is the end of the game. It feels like, wait, they pulled the rug out from underneath me again, and I gotta go play Dark Dawn to get the last lighthouse, right? This is the final battle! Yeah, they're tricking you, man. They're tricking you. It is the final battle, but then there's another final battle, and then there's another final battle, and then like 3 more final battles after that. But the very last final battle is the one you truly need to be terrified of. Because Dullahan, man, you don't want to fuck with him. You don't want to fuck with Dullahan, man. We could Dire Inferno, but she is Mars, right? And he is... I'm just gonna look at the guide. I'm just gonna look at the guide. I believe we got all of the items we need there. Agatio is 4,200 HP. Karst, 3,100 HP. Almost 3,200. They are dangerous, though. Don't let their HP fool you. And you want to be on your toes for this fight. I don't even think I'm prepared, but my skill in this game might get me through. We'll see. You know, I might just have to continually try over and over and over again. I think for now, though, I might just try and like keep defense and agility on lock. Look at that background. Now we see the beacon is lit. And here I was avoiding naming Dullahan. So out of all of the spoilers, Dullahan's definitely fair game. I've talked about it non-stop. Same with Blackbeard, the Dread Pirate Blackbeard. First game, same thing. Agatio is unable to move, but Karst casts Supernova. Alright, well our defense is up. Agatio is unable to move. Thankfully, neither of them do double hits. I think. I don't fully remember this fight. But let's go ahead and turn Agatio to stone again. He has the most HP, remember. And I think Fizik is okay here. I only have Mars Genie. Oh my god, okay. Probably go for like either Diamond Berg or Plume Edge. I think the Diamondberg is cooler to whip out on Karst. This is the best song. How dare you use Chinfest? I was trying to use them myself. Diamondberg, 196 damage. Alright. Felix! I thought you were taking too long, so I came to check on you. What's going on? Ground and Petra? Oh, you're loaded. Yeah, I got lucky on that. Everybody being able to heal, too. I guess, like, the party heal early on was useful, but they say they don't need us anymore. Rare, Piers, panting, holding his blade. His mace, Sprite. Agatio? Felix's sister isn't supposed to be here.
What do you want me to do? We can't just leave now. We have to finish them.
Don't worry, Felix, I'm here to help. Alright, we got Jenna. We got Jenna in our party. Hold on, we got Jenna. Things might be a little dire here. I can't pause my opponent attacking, but maybe I can get my genie back. Maybe I can get my genie back really quick. And the power of the Jupiter Lighthouse will amplify the Jupiter genie. Since Jenna knows this, I will go for the super cool, right? No dinos allowed here. Fiery Blast, that hurts, but it's good. I can survive that. Ow. Jupiter. Okay, it didn't really... the lore damage really didn't clock in there, but that's fine. My defense dropped, but I did heighten my defense, so I don't know. This is actually a new battle, so I take that back. My defense is lowered. We get Procne in there for some good chip damage. I'm gonna call that some good chip damage. Alright. Super cool does not help, but it does at the same time. This is the point where we pure wish. I don't want to, but I need to. I believe the double Diamondberg might be a mistake, and I will get my genie back soon. I think we boost agility this time. Attack twice next round could be crazy. Could be crazy. Ouch, but this is why we heal. Fezic, please. Please, Fezic. Agility up. Rising Dragon. Okay, it's on Piers. He might survive. This could be bad. 254 damage. Pure Wish. Okay. Well, my guy can do 2 actions this turn. Rip Piers. right when we do that, we get our genie back. I wasted 2-turn move genie. I remember it being like this, but I thought you get more turns than this. Jenna! I got the feeling something was wrong, so I rushed up here. Just in the nick of time, it looks like. Thank you, Sheba. I'm not looking forward to fighting, but I'm glad you're here. Another one! Agatio, we're rapidly being outnumbered!
It's too late to flee now. We have to keep fighting.
Isaac and the others are safe. Now let's take care of these 2 rats. Love Sheba popping in with the insult. Love Sheba popping in with the insult. We throw out ground. Okay. Every single instance of this fight does carry. I don't know if stats do, but the twin attack does. That's fucking crazy. I could turn a Photostone again, but I don't know. I believe it's Jenna has the healing Water of Life, so I think we just utilize this, yes? I think holding a foe here might be the big mistake. I want to throw down. Yeah? Dazzle and strike decisively on Agatio, and maybe, revive a downed ally is just not gonna work, so maybe Bane? Even though Felix doesn't get the Earth Affinity, you could check the status menu, but I'm fairly sure stat boosts and debuffs do carry over. Yep, my defense is up, my agility is up. That's pretty fucking crazy. Hey, the developers of this are very seasoned, so I am both not surprised, very grateful, and also very surprised, you know? So Bane on Karst. Now you do the due diligence and bring him back, please. We have to survive this, but also the next turn is basically the opportunity, right? Let's see, Sheba's probably gonna go first if I use that. Like, not immediately first, but I might accidentally. I think we just do something like Lull or... yeah, maybe Seal? Karst is the dangerous one here. Very dangerous. Shine. Okay, Gatio's diluted. Boosted everyone else's agility. I don't know if that's like a meme or what. Okay. The exchange worked here. Karst has been sealed. And also, Agatio does have a silly status effect. Illusion. I believe that, like, doesn't that affect accuracy? Which, that's kind of funny. So now would probably be the time to drop the Pure Wish, but I don't want to do that. I want to hold. And Karst is still extremely dangerous. She may have lower HP, but she has just insane power output. Maybe I could be wrong. Let's see. She has 354 attack, which is lower than Agatio, but she has much higher agility, slightly higher luck, and she has a way higher psi energy. She is the fire elemental affinity, but I guess Agatio does have fire elemental psi energy as well. Illusion affects accuracy on physical attacks. Rhyme affects Agatio's special moves, but not Karst. I think Genie is the right way to go right now, because some additional story element may happen here, but I think for now we just need to like stack, right? Flower, refresh. That's a whole party. Sure. Yeah, that negates me needing to use psi energy, and then Sheba will negotiate a ceasefire in a minute, I think. Probably after Karst breaks the psi energy lock, yes? I think something like Debilitate could be good, but Rock Slide might even be better. No more story interruptions, true battle time. That's right, this game shines the hardest in this arena. So much good story, so much good battle. You've got the random encounter battles, but the type of battle you get in the main story battles, my goodness. Alright, their status conditions wore off, but it's a perfect time to Petra Agatio. I think we could paralyze as well. I think that will stack once he comes out of the other Genie's effect. If it doesn't work, then whatever. I think this is a great time to stack abilities if I can. And then she is going to go after me, right? She's gonna go after me. I think maybe resistance on Karst? No. Sleep? I don't know if Mist will work, but this should hit against her decently. And I don't care what you say, it's going to happen because I have no other Genie to bring me to this stage. We gotta negotiate the ceasefire, right? I think we go for like the fast players here, just try and heal, and then we negotiate the ceasefire. So I think it might even be smart to cool Aura here, even though it'll be a waste. I believe it'll work. And then Jenna, wait, Sheba was the slowest? I guess I could Diamond Dust Karst. Cars? Alright, hopefully this works. I don't know how this works against bosses. Did we use it against a boss last time? I don't even remember. Okay, that's cool. Diamond Dust goes in. Supernova. Okay, that was aptly timed, because Piers will heal the party. We can now just do nothing. We can do nothing because Agatio throws the meteor blow down. Oh no. That hurts. You can see the engine take that one. Well, there's no need for a ceasefire. There was no need for a ceasefire. Did we skip a whole turn for that? Or was that just the end of that turn? That was kind of silly. Alright, and we stack our healers now. I will make the two strongest ladies the double attackers. Let's go, Cybele. Let's go, I think, proc me, yes? Boreas should hit? No, Meteor. We throw the Meteor back at them. Meteor Blow is why make sure Agatio is always rhymed. Okay, I'll make sure to try and keep track of that. Awesome, we both heal. Both parties heal. Oh, fuck, yeah. Yeah, we need to get the Meteor Blow out of there, because he keeps casting it, man. It's like a Final Fantasy ability. Love that the engine drops down to 2 frames per second. And I throw my own Meteor. His Meteor is pretty cool, but I love all of the multicolored stars in the background of this one. And the game once again drops down to 2 frames. My earth and water power goes up. Well, maybe I will get Rhyme back, yes? Oh, 514 damage. We're actually, like, keeping up on both of them. I'm trying to focus Karst, if you're paying attention. She looks like she's wearing a cool maid skirt, which in reality, Karst looks more like this. I pulled up a bunch of art, because I like her. She's cool. I love that this is the first one I get to, like, the smug anime version. This is Karst. Like, I guess that's more of, like, a silly armor. This is Karst. Like, extremely. Yo, that looks like some Shin Megami Tensei art. Like, this is Karst. That's Karst. That's Karst. Okay. Okay, she might not be throwing meteors at me. But that's Agatio. That's Agatio. No wonder my man's throwing meteors at us. No wonder why he's stacking meteors. I think this is super funny. I think I've seen this before too, but this mirrors the other one where it's the party fighting against Charles in the Ragnarok connection in Code Geass. Like, okay, I'm just gonna kill God, and God is my dad or something, I don't know. Never saw the dragon scale shoulders before then. I think that's just some stylistic art. So where is Rhyme? Shine. Revive a downed ally ain't happening. Strike through an enemy's defense maybe. I think we just throw all of our Psi energy out. Cool aura. I got Mega Era, okay. Yeah, who had that? You don't have that. Cute aura. I just need to distribute a little bit. Whoa, 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 whoa. That only selects one? Oh no, it selects 2. I only saw it hovering Agatio. Agatio. He's a rock, like an agate, you know? I get 1 turn back for Rhyme. Okay, I see, I see. I guess we could try and do something against Karst, but she really is just like sorta general here. I think for now the Ragnarok literally would be a good idea. Death Scythe. Love seeing that Psi energy pop out. Okay. We heal up and tank the Meteor Blow, I suppose. That's fine. Oh, I tanked it hard, actually. Ulysses. Alright, alright, alright. 480 damage to Agatio. I'm not actually clocking how much boss damage I'm doing here, because I am mentally focused more on my party's HP and defense. There goes Mega Arrow once again showing up to do just a little bit more chip damage, raise our attack. I love to see when I drop like 3 Mega Arrows in a row, and party attack just skyrocket accelerates. Alright, alright. Ground coming back in a turn. I don't think core is the answer. I think the true thing to do here, which is sad, is to heal the party, and Sheba's just gonna take a lot of damage, right? Sheba's gonna take a lot of damage. I don't know if there's any other way I like the party sped up, but I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna make it. I don't know if she's gonna make it. Death Scythe. Cool aura. Okay. Rising Dragon on specifically Sheba, who I was saying needs to survive. 11 HP. Alright, we sealed Agatio, Psynergy, and full healed the party, basically. We got Kite on Felix. Cole's back. Ground is back. Wheeze is back. Mist is back. Alright, that makes me feel more safe. Way more safe. I'd love to do something silly like Wind Slash, but it's a waste right now. I'm actually gonna use Ground on Karst. Okay, and then we don't have really many genies set up at all. So I will just attack Karst. Rally, agility. Probably hide away Felix, because he's our primary healer. And then lull a foe into sleep. Hopefully it will proc. Maybe Karst is too mentally active to fall asleep. I don't know, she just seems so sinister to me. Unable to move. Alright, everybody's much faster. Missed. 224 damage, does not use the effect. Yes, hide on the turn, neither can do anything. Doesn't it affect? Oh. I thought the effect went away after you got attacked. Like, once it prevents whatever attack. Whoops. I stand corrected. Oh, we gotta get rid of our Earth-based genie now. Maybe like a Neptune? Maybe like Nereid on somebody else, because you're gonna have to heal everybody. I tossed the Meteor, yes? No, Nereid. Yeah, I think I'll get some more mileage out of Zagan. Nope, just the turn you use it. Okay, well, I stand corrected. I'm so fast. There's no need to heal. I could have waited until the turn was over to heal, if anything. Alright, that's super effective damage. 500 and 300, basically. Nereid. I kind of skipped Zagan's cutscene because I'm just used to hammering the A button here, I guess. We're distributing the damage quite well. Fiery Blast, we tank that. The fire damage, or like fire affinity up, helps there. Stun Muscle. I think he might be running out of Psynergy. So Agatio has 280 Psynergy, Karst has 320. We could conceivably sit here for a very long time just off of my Psynergy regen. So I'm just gonna keep sticking to my strat. Like, I'm going to throw down. Probably like Gust? Yeah? Probably like... I had to reduce a foe's resistance, like focus Agatio now, because clearly my efforts are in vain and he is going to die. I think Karst will survive. Oh, there goes his fucking defense, his resistance, his elemental resistance. Oh, and the heal, and the fucking heal. You heal 105 HP? Okay. Love seeing this inverse side. That's fucking cool. Love seeing the inverse side of the battle scene. We have Atalanta, but I need to make Felix pop off. However, we are agile. Our agility is 348. So about Agatio being out of PP low. You about to tell me he has like a Psynergy draining attack? Or you just saying he doesn't have PP low? No PP low. Grand Golem could be crazy. I think Piers just goes in for an attack. Jenna. Yeah, Jenna with the heal. And then we toss down, I was thinking of something different. We could just bind Agatio, yes? I think Grand Golem should do the damage, yeah? And then Flower... Fizz? No. Seal a foe's Psynergy. I will. In a minute, because I'm probably gonna tank another hit. Yeah, I probably don't even dare touch Rhyme. I Atalanta both. Enemies don't have PP limits? Oh no. Okay. Also, yes, haha, PP joke. Well, the Grand Golem did do satisfactory damage for the expenditure in Psynergy. There he goes. You failed Agathio. Just as I predicted. Well, and that's why we keep Rhyme around, I suppose. To prevent stuff like this from happening every turn. Look at her, she's got big head mode enabled. Holy shit. Holy shit. Karst enabled big head mode. Well, you know how this ends. We actually go in as cautious as we can. And we probably just throw down the Diamondberg. We probably Diamondberg. And then we Rhyme. I'm so fast. Damn, there she goes. We felled Karst with Piers. Karst party was down. You got 5,813 XP. Finally, the whole party gets XP from a boss. And we get a cool background seeing the whole lighthouse in the distance. Mastered the Enchanter's Mother Gaia Thunder Mine from level 31. Okay, got some dark matter. We did it. We beat them. Barely. What would we do with them?
Finish us.
But think, what happens to your parents if neither we nor Saturos and Minardi return? Thundermine Pog. Is that really good? I seem to remember that costs a lot of Psynergy points. You saying your people will kill our parents if you don't return to Prox? I doubt that.
Well then, I suppose you'd better finish us off, like I said.
What's the matter? Are you gonna do it or not? I'll spare you this time.
You've made the better choice, Felix.
What did you get here, Alex?
If Karst is not bluffing, if you will kill them, all of your efforts.
I really fucked that up. I just want to read the voice line properly, right?
If Karst is not bluffing, if you kill them, all of your efforts will have been for naught. Do you understand, Felix? If that happens, Isaac will suffer the same fate you do.
Alex, what are you doing? Smile.
I have revived them.
Why? Are you gonna make us fight them again?
Don't worry, Jenna. Look at them, they can barely walk right now.
He talks like they're his playthings. Still, that doesn't give you the right to...
If you're not going to finish them off, you'll just be leaving them here, won't you? You're not going to help us defeat these brats?
You better not be expecting a big thank you for this, Alex.
Smile. Of course not, Karst. I would never ask for your gratitude. What's keeping Felix and the others? We should be going before Alex and the others.
Before Alex.
We should be going before Isaac and the others arrive.
If they're coming up, how do you plan on avoiding them on your way down?
Smile. Do not worry about us. We'll just take the elevator. Now that the lighthouse has been lit, it should be fully operational again.
He's so crazy, man. That's why I give him a voice like that. He's all over the place. And that is the voice for Alex. Mentally unstable voice. Thundermine is endgame level. That's great. That would be great for Dullahan. When I invariably die to Dullahan 3,000 times.
Oh, you're looking better.
Felix, Jenna, Isaac, Garrett. Man, they got away. What a bunch of jerks. Alright, Felix, we want to know what's going on.
It's all quite complicated, Isaac. There are a number of extenuating circumstances.
What are you talking about, Kraden? Look, I don't think any of us are in any shape for another fight right now. What do you mean, Ivan? I'm just saying we should get ourselves back to Contigo and sort things out there.
That's a sound plan, Ivan. I fully agree.
Yeah, I think we should just all sort things out together. You're right, we can't fight right now. Let's head back to Contigo. What do you say, Felix? Can we talk there? We'll be waiting for you, so don't think you can sneak off again. Okay, and there goes Isaac's party. Huh. There's the elevator back. And I guess we're all set? Huh. Wait, Alex took Karsten Agatio and he said something about... Hold on. Hold on. No way. That can't be true. Maybe we should just go to talk to Isaac's party. Maybe we should just go talk to Isaac's party. They said something about Saturos and Minardi. That can't... That couldn't be possible at all. That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. That's impossible. That couldn't be. We gotta find some answers here. After all that time in the Lighthouse, I think we should go to Contigo, as Isaac said, and go talk to him. Nothing's making sense out here in this world anymore. Nothing makes a damn lick of sense anymore in the Golden Sun world anymore. Damn lick of sense. You have to go into the upper left home, is what the guide says. Dude, it's so hard to voice act so many different interoperable characters. But okay, interoperable. I'm glad you kept your Gotta go? Hey, thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I'm also going to tune out of this very soon, because we're going to get to the next stage of the game very soon here. This is a perfect stopping point very soon here. I'm glad you kept your promise, Felix. Alright, let's hear what he has to say for himself. What can we say, Isaac? Has Felix ever harmed you? Have we ever fought against you? Felix has been avoiding you, but he never had any intention of fighting you or anything. This is literally the sailing music. And he definitely helped us out back at Jupiter Lighthouse. Isaac's been worrying about Jenna non-stop since this nightmare began. How could she run away from him like that? She was afraid that if we met, we would be forced to fight. She didn't want that. I know that now, but it doesn't explain why you're doing this.
Felix betrayed his hometown Vale. That's why he hasn't been able to face Isaac. Felix had hoped to play the villain alone, without getting Jenna or me involved.
He betrayed Vale? Kraden, what are you talking about? Kraden, what the fuck are you talking about?
He conspired to steal the elemental stars and fire the beacons of the 4 lighthouses.
So that's what Saturos and Minardi were trying to do. Why were you helping them? Our parents' lives were at stake. We had to help. Parents? But your parents died 3 years ago in that storm.
That night, Saturos and his men had raided Soul Sanctum. The storm was their doing.
Garrett, you saw 2 strangers that night, Saturos and Minardi. They were the only survivors of Saturos' raiding party.
They had failed to solve the mystery of Soul Sanctum. In doing so, they triggered the storm.
I had no idea that their parents were part of the raiding party, okay. Everyone thought that you were killed by that boulder, Felix. I can't tell you how glad I was to find you were alive.
In fact, nobody was killed by the boulder that day.
So that means... Wait a minute, Kraden. Did you just say that nobody was killed by that boulder? But what about Isaac's dad and Jenna's... But what about Isaac's dad and Jenna and Felix's parents? I thought they died that day. I'm not so sure now.
Yes, if Felix survived, Kyle and the others may have as well.
Why didn't you tell us? We could have worked together to save your parents, couldn't we? No. He's right. They were too powerful then. It would have been impossible.
There's more to it than that. He had another reason to light the lighthouse beacons. Unless the lighthouse beacons were all lit, Onward will eventually be destroyed.
Destroyed? But how? Why? King Hydros, ruler of Lemuria, says that our world is steadily shrinking. Elemental energy drives the growth of civilization. Elemental energy drives the growth of civilization. Without it, we and our world will wither. All that because the lighthouses aren't illuminated?
According to my research, that seems to be the case.
But once the lighthouses are all lit, you said the world would end anyway.
That might be true too. But if we do nothing, the world will definitely end.
So it's the paradox of, like, which way do you end the world? Wait for the end of the world to come up or wind up accidentally triggering it ourselves. What a choice.
Nothing is certain. There's no way to prevent the world from reaching its natural end. However, we can fight to save the world from withering away due to the actions of men.
And Felix, you knew this? You were helping them because you knew it was happening? And no, I was just babbling along. Of course. You're a lot smarter than I remember you being. Why did you wait so long to tell me? I would have helped you.
You wouldn't have done it before, Isaac. It would have meant violating the sacred teachings of Vale.
Now that we know all of this, shouldn't we be going? Hama! Hello again. And now we get, I guess, Ivan's mom, then, yes? Hama! I skipped that. She said yes.
Hama, you know Isaac and his companions too?
We met at the temple on the edge of the Lamakan desert. I'm Hama. I'm Hama, descendant of the Animos. I was born in Contigo, and I inherited the power of the Animos. Hey, we just got into Contigo and we found out this is where Ivan was born. Yeah, we also learned that he's got a sister. Sister? You don't mean... That would be me, yes. Wait, is that a bait and switch? Wait, is that just a joke bait and switch we do there then? Not now, Ivan. This isn't the time. 3 lighthouses have been lit. The elements have been thrown out of balance. Jupiter is growing stronger, and the north grows colder with every passing moment. You must hurry to Mars Lighthouse. Ignite its beacon before all of Onward freezes. Mars Lighthouse, Agadio has the Mars star. He's on his way to light it now. I doubt they will be able to light the Mars beacon. Why's that? There is a powerful force that does not want to see Mars rekindled. You will fail as well unless you pool your strengths together and fight as one.
This is bad. We have to go now.
Smile. I had hoped that you would feel that way. I prepared a gift for you to aid you on your way to Mars Lighthouse. I will leave you now, but we will meet at the inlet. I'm sorry we left Venus Lighthouse without seeing you. I'm sorry for making you worry. Maybe when all of this is over, we can all go on a trip together. Maybe when all of this is over, maybe when this is all over, we can all go on a trip together. Hey, Jenna, you sure seem calm considering that we're racing to meet our enemies. Smile. I'm just relieved that we've sorted our differences. Me too, Mia. We could not have stood divided against a common foe. Yeah, I guess I'm a little happy that we're not gonna have to beat Felix up. Listen, this is Felix's quest now. We're just doing what we can to help out. Smile. Are you happy? I'm ecstatic.
Everything's finally come together. This is how it was meant to be, Felix. But Hama's waiting for us. Let's go to our ship.
And so, the party becomes one. We now have 8 party members. Oh my god, at their levels. We have Felix, Piers, Jenna, Sheba, Isaac, Garrett, Ivan, and Mia. Let's fucking go. We have the cast from both games now. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's so cool. I don't know, like, how to explain how fucking cool that is. That's so fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. We combined all of the parties of both games, and this one's so overpowered that you can't even fucking catch up to them. Well, I have a ton of Genie now. The game just gave me all of them, basically. I think I still have to get, like, another 8? Is that it? But I'm, like, completely maxed out now. Like, the game has... If I want to, I don't even have to fight normally now, because I just have a super party. But now we have to go to the boat, and I believe that means we have to go over here to the boat. I love that he says, like, this is Felix's quest. We're just here to help a little bit. And my man is over-leveled beyond the wildest belief, right? So I think the other thing we need to get immediately is the flying ship. But can we do this immediately? Is this where we're told to go? When people work together, even a little spiritual power can work great wonders. We sent everyone back to the village so that their hopes would not impair your flight. My psi energy has changed now that my party is different. Hold on. My psi energy has changed now that like all of my Genie have changed too. There we go. We can't get too close to the boat or it might not fly. We've just gotta have someone watch. We've just gotta have everyone watch from afar. Dude, I'm having like a super nostalgia trip. Because I didn't know you could get the full party this early on into the game. I had done virtually everything up until this point. And so, yes, you get the other party. And that is like the epicenter. This is where the game truly opens up, at the last quarter. But in my mind, growing up, the last quarter of the game was just the end. The last quarter of the game is actually the, like, insane content, right? All of the running around and rambling you do, like fucking traipsing, that's this right now. We've unlocked it. Everyone's waiting down by the beach. They all want to see the boat fly with their own eyes. Hama is the new leader of Contigo. She bears the powers of the Animos, after all. But I still think she shouldn't be ordering us to help fix up your boat. She says, as I'm reading her mind, she calls out to me and says, "You're reading my mind."
Where do you think you're going? We worked really hard on that ship of yours. I want to see our handiwork take flight, don't you, buddy? I want to, boy, I want to.
Smile.
So hurry up, we want to see the boat fly. Thanks, buddy.
Well, they want to see the boat fly.
Hama says that our own hopes and dreams might prevent the boat from flying. It's as though by wanting it too much, we'll actually prevent it from happening.
And there we go. We come full circle back into what I was talking about in the Ergo Proxy chat with anime and everything. The waking dream. Not only are there psychic adepts out here, but the overall power of all adepts, even non-adepts, even non-psi energy users, all of the collective dream may prevent the prophecy from being fulfilled, so we all have to come together to make it happen. Even our collective dream has to harmonize. The villagers are waiting.
It's amazing to think that my hard work is gonna help make that boat fly. Well, you shoot, god dang. That boat there's gonna fly. That boat there, that boat there's gonna fly. Well, and now you know, because we have Isaac in the party, we can go back to Sunshine and go get a mega sword that's right outside his house. But there's a lot of other things I can do. Not just that. We've got a million things to do now. We've got so many things, we don't even know how many things we got to do. We got things inside of things, we got things on top of things, we got things outside of things. It's almost time. Time to watch a legend become reality. The day has finally come that the ship will fly on the wings of Animos. If everyone will just obey Hama's request, the ship will surely fly. The Animos were powerful, sure, but can their power really make a great ship fly? No, I must not have doubt. No, I must not doubt. I must have faith that it will fly. It is meant to be. When the winged ship of Animos flies once again, the whole land shall be made free. That's what the legend says, anyway. But what land needs freeing? We seem free enough. Oh, my man, you don't even know. The whole land, meaning the entire cartridge. We can go even beyond Waiter. These warriors will know what to do. They'll know how to save the land. Once you remove the stone anchors weighing the ship down, it should fly. I hear that the warriors brought the hover jade back with them. Now, that's something that I'd really like to see. Smile. I've been waiting for you, Felix. Take a look at your ship. It's got the wings attached. Now that you have been given wings, all obstacles in your path will vanish forever. However, it is not the wings alone that will grant your ship the power of flight. Psi energy is the force that powers the wings of Animos. If the ship is to fly, you will need to focus the power of your minds. You have visited the Shaman village recently, have you not? Now is the time to make use of the powers you acquired there. Now, use the power of hover to raise your ship. At first, you may not want to move your ship too high or too far. It will be difficult at first, but that is to be expected. After all, this is your first flight. Smile. But your quest should not demand much more of you. Now, be confident and set sail. All of Contigo is waiting. Show them your power and make your vessel fly. Use your psi energy to raise your ship and fly over reefs. Travel safely, Ivan. The world depends on you. And once more I save right here before I even go. We have the ability to fly. Hey, wait! Master Hemet requested that I deliver this to Isaac, and I totally forgot about it. Well, you'd better hurry. I'm supposed to deliver this to Isaac. It's not too late, is it? Isaac? On my way here, I stopped in Calais briefly to speak with Master Hemet. He was quite upset that you hadn't returned to visit him so that he could thank you. So he requested that I take this with me to Attica. It is a gift of thanks from Master Hemet. Take it, please. Felix gave the Aura Halcyon to Piers. And we got one of the most rare crafting materials ×2, because in beating the boss earlier, we got Dark Matter, and we also got Aura Halcyon. Alright, let's go.
Felix, are we setting off now? Then to sea we go.
And, we can fly, but I think... Oh, we can just go now. We can just go now. So we can fly. We did it. We made flight. Yeah, but shouldn't it be flying a little higher than this? Hama told us that we wouldn't be able to fly very high until we were more familiar with hover. Let's see how far we can take this thing. Sheba, what's wrong? You don't look happy. You remember on Itajima when I told you I had my own reasons for joining your quest?
You were so secretive. Are you going to tell us now?
You've gone quiet again. It's okay. You don't have to tell us if you're not ready yet. I thought that if I went to Jupiter Lighthouse, I would learn who I was. I remember the people of Lalivero talking about how Sheba fell from the sky. All my life I've been looking for the answer. Where was I born and why was I abandoned? You knew Felix was going to Jupiter Lighthouse eventually, and so you went along with him. But you didn't find any answers, did you, Sheba? I'm sorry, Sheba. I was so excited to find Contigo that I didn't consider your feelings. What? Why is everyone so down all of a sudden? What? Why is everyone so down all of a sudden? Farron raised Sheba like his own daughter. He's cared for her ever since he first found her. Yes, that's true, but you can never be his real daughter, is that it? Garrett, you don't have to be so blunt about it. No, he's right. I'd want to know my real parents, no matter how caring Farron might have been. You think so? If it were me, I doubt it'd bother me at all. Garrett completely contradicts himself. Garrett completely contradicts himself in the same sentence.
Sheba, you may not know this, but you and I are very similar.
What do you mean?
Well, it's not exactly the same situation, but I was born in a poor village. My memories are hazy, but I still remember it. I was only 4 when Bobby took me under his wing. You see, even though I was young, I was quite intelligent. Bobby had heard about me.
And Bobby took you to Tolby to further your education, to raise you as a scholar.
I was separated from my parents so early in life. I've never known the comfort of a true home.
Farron has always been like the father to me. I must have been very lucky.
I should say so.
Thank you, Kraden. I feel better now.
I'm glad I could help. Well, we should be going. Let's hurry on, Felix.
I guess we get some deep lore there, too. So yes, we gain the ability of flight, just like in almost any other RPG. But in this game, it feels extra special. And now is the time where I probably just want to save and call it quits for now. We've done so much that there's so much more to do. And if I get too far, I'm going to start glitching the game and flying onto land and exploring the continents that we have previously seen in the first game, but shouldn't ever see in this game. But you can access if you want. If you're crazy like me and fly on the land like this. So, yeah, you can fly on land. Anyway, that's going to do it for this session. I hope y'all enjoyed. It was a very crazy whirlwind, but I loved it. It's always fun. It's always fun. And, yeah, thank you very much for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.